to it, I was like, I gotta get on there, bro.
Yep.
Gotta get on there. It's supposed to be me and Dylan, but this is dope, dude. It's like 1 point, so everybody's sweating it, dude. It's
Yeah.
so sick.
100%.
Yeah, I'm excited. I just started the stream.
It's gonna be great.
So
Take a couple brews.
there is a microphone in here. It's toned down just a little bit, just to catch mainly the ball sounds and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But not so much that it picks up the music, because then it gets flagged.
Yeah.
And then, is there a specific something you guys want to listen to?
Time for whatever. Is there gonna be a visual scoreboard?
We've got one on screen.
know, I've never played with these.
Wait, what? What's the dots?
I know, there's no dot. It's this right here.
Oh, okay. Hey, send it to me so I can share it. Oh, I think Jesse mentioned it. I got it. Thank you. Oh, let's get it. What are you gonna put down for?
Huh?
What are you gonna put down for?
Try 200. Try 400 in the middle. Or maybe the same thing.
Nice. We should sponsor somebody else to come. Not sponsor, but like, nominate. Other than LaShawn. Maybe Luis and Morgan.
Dude.
Luis and Morgan.
This is, oh, dude. I haven't really seen Morgan play. We don't have, you want Magic Rack?
Yeah. Luis and Morgan. I wanna see that one.
Oh, let's rack around. Oh, winter break, huh? Are we doing winter break or are we doing alternate?
You wanna feel for that one too? You can?
Let's do it.
Alright.
Tails is winter.
Okay. It's winter break.
Alright, so you want to rack your own or on the rack?
You can rack for me.
This motherfucker.
Just ready.
Alright, sounds good.
So we're gonna do winter break and opponent racks for both.
Okay, winter break opponent racks for both.
Sounds good.
Sweet. I'm gonna close
Very
this
good.
door so you don't hear us talking.
Alright.
Yeah, and also
And,
feel free to just when you need to take player breaks.
Yep.
And, yeah, let's have a good match.
Yeah, guys, shoot well.
Thank you.
Alright.
Here we go. Shoot well, bro.
All right, and we're live, and it looks like they have started. So,
Welcome back to PNW Pool Theme. Thanks for joining us this afternoon.
get those player scores changed.
It's always a little bit of a hectic beginning.
There we go.
Well, hello, Jesse.
Yeah, so they're starting off with 8-ball, right? And so this is a race to 14 modified kind of APA situation.
It is a modified AP Masters situation. So today we are doing a race to 14. The coin flip, which Martine ended up winning, you get your choice of having the break or starting or picking the game. So in an APA Masters situation, you're going to be playing 8-ball and 10-ball. And every game is 1 point. And Martine won the flip. He decided that he would like the break. And so Zack picked 8-ball. We will be playing, starting with 11 games of 8-ball. And yeah, today we've got a 1 point differential in Fargo. That's the closest matchup we've had so far. That's for sure. And we have Zack Zager and Martine Chavez. Race to 14.
Zach came up from Salem, and
Martine lives out in Troutdale.
Oh, nice. Cool.
What's in the middle today? Do you know?
Oh, that's on the flyer.
No, that's okay. We'll figure it out.
All right. It'd be nice to settle in and kind of pay attention to the differences in their shooting styles. Now, let's see here. He's solid, so that 5 ball is going to be an interesting thing to deal with here in a little while. And then he's in a real tricky situation here. But he handled that real well. That was pretty nice. Even though I didn't get right under that 1 ball, he pretty much just left him, the edge of the 12.
Matt, you could probably cut that inside. Or what kind of safety are you thinking?
Yeah, he can cut it towards the side and put the cue ball in this right-hand short rail also. And if that 5 ball's blocked by the 14, that would be a pretty good shot. But
Ooh.
just can't leave the 6 in the corner.
Mike says 500 in the middle today.
Oh, nice.
What a shot. No,
Well,
he
there
took
you
it all
go.
the way up.
There we go. He's got a pretty good angle here. If he shoots this in the side, he could possibly come back a little bit and kind of break apart those 3 balls just to give himself a little bit more breathing room. Or he could play the carom. I don't think he meant to do that, though.
I don't think so either. It's a good shot, though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this one is a tough one if you're solids. Because you got to shoot at this 5, right? I mean, the real aggressive thing would be shoot it up there. Maybe it can go past the 8 and come off the rail, hit the 6, and go in the corner.
Love to see it. A little teamwork. Get that magic rack out of there.
Yeah. But if you were to follow it up like that, or if he was going to play the 5 off the ticky off the 6, not really sure where the 6 is going to go. It's probably going to get tied up with the 1. Let's see what he does here.
Yeah, get up, check it again. Tricky shot.
Yeah, and as far as a defensive maneuver, he can thin it off the 5, come up here on kind of the bottom half of the right-hand short rail, so the 11 and 13 are doubled up. Oh.
Ooh.
Yeah, that worked out pretty well. Had it gone in, he would have had a real good shot on the 6.
Yeah, it looks like he is not too worried about getting past that 8. Nice and slow. Perfect. Nice little roll forward. Good position.
Yeah. Just got to roll forward on shooting this 10 to give yourself a good angle to get up past center of the table for the 8 in the side.
Yeah, good speed on that ball.
He is a little flat here.
Yeah, gotta get on that 8.
Mm-hmm. See what he's gonna. I think he's gonna try and power draw it. No, I didn't have to. I could just do like a slight stun draw situation.
Yeah, that worked out pretty excellent.
Way to go. These shots are super tough when they're super close.
Yep, you gotta make sure that your
It's almost like
aim is accurate.
It's almost
before
like
you get down on it.
really amplifies any kind of miscalculations you've been making.
Yeah, and solid out.
First game goes to Martine. That's funny. Yeah, that SVB Federer match, that was one for the ages. And yeah, they're rated pretty close, but at their level, any of the top 20 people, you could just flip a coin to see who's going to win.
Oh, man. Waking up and reading that this morning of just seeing how that ended. Wow.
Right? That was a shock. I was like, what? Then I almost kind of felt guilty for kind of thinking later in the match when I saw it was like 111-99. I was like, oh, man, youth is going to win this one. So I feel kind of bad for underestimating Shane's ability to come back. All right.
All right. And also in this format, it is winner break, opponent wreck.
Looks like it's a dry break.
Good spread, though.
Yeah, real good spread. I think, can't tell if that 13 really goes past the 7 down here in this lower left corner.
I would definitely be choosing solids.
But other than that, yeah, picking solids, it's a pretty wide open table.
You got that combo with the stripes down there, or have to work with that.
Yeah, we'll see how he does this. Let's pay attention to how much he moves his cue ball around the rack in his pattern. All right, so...
Put a little mustard on that.
Really did, yeah, but that give him a good chance to go at that 7. Now, the 7 would also be a good key ball because if the 13 doesn't go by it, why solve that problem just now? And you can make the 8 after making that.
Yeah, he's keeping it pretty tight with that cue ball.
Yeah, let's see.
Yeah, go ahead and work one side of the table before you move down to the other.
Right. Wonder if he's going to go 6-1-2. Yeah, if he stays pretty much straight on everything, like he can play the 2 and stop it there to shoot the 5 and shoot the 3 last.
Yeah, Zack showing some excellent cue ball control.
But with this pattern, he's choosing to get some stuff out of the way, going a different direction.
Well, even though that went a little far from what we thought, he's got options.
Yeah, he's not afraid to move the cue ball around the table. Like in a lot of bar table 8 ball wisdom, it's kind of like, well, move your cue ball as little as possible. Pick the pattern you don't have to move so much, because the more you move, the more you're going to introduce possible errors. But yeah, there's definitely something to be said for moving the cue ball distance comfortably. But yeah, this shot can be a little tricky. Because you want to be, if you're going to play that 2 ball last, coming at it like this is an opportunity to get out of line on it somehow. So fortunately, he's done a pretty good job. You can just
great speed control.
Tendency is to want to draw it back a little bit here. Just don't draw too far and hook yourself behind the 15. Oh, that was real nice. And Zack says, oh, no, you don't.
That was an excellent table run, Zack. Zack says, can't be dry breaking on me.
Right. Fargo says it would be 1-1 right now, and it is.
It's like Fargo works or something. Everything's going to have its flaws, but overall, better than APA. Oh. I'm just referencing all that drama that's going on down in Vegas right now. I'm sure a lot of you have been reading about it online.
Well, I haven't really been reading about it, but I'm excited too.
Yeah, I'm not sure exactly. I just caught some of it, got drawn in. Ooh, bringing a power break.
Ooh. Now, that was a second ball break, wasn't it?
Yeah, certainly looked like it. And by the way, the ball swung all to one side and would also indicate it.
Mm-hmm. For sure. It's very rare to see a real good second ball break where they don't favor one side or another. It's almost like the whole mess of balls kind of bounces back and forth in some sort of group, like a flock of birds. But with all these clusters, it'll be interesting to see what kind of strategy they both play. Are they both just going to charge in aggressively and try and run out, or are we going to see some maneuvering?
Ooh.
We saw some attempted maneuvering for sure.
Caught a pocket rattle on that one. Still open table.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Be curious to see. I think he might be able to shoot the 3 into that side.
Nice easy touch.
Oh, there's another option. I'm not sure how comfortable he is with it, but shoot the 2 off the 3.
That'd be a good way to break that up.
Yeah. You just don't want that 12 to come down into the 7 and block the 7. Yep, that's what he did. Oh, and it hit the happy side of the 7. That was really nice. So now he can just kind of shoot the 7. The cue ball's most likely going to end up with some sort of angle on the 3, even if it's against the rail. You wouldn't want that so much, but did the 3 move just a little bit to the right, making the cut angle into the side even more problematic?
A little bit, I think so.
Okay. Well, we might see him get a little aggressive with some draw to kind of come out and mess with it. Or he might shoot the 5.
Well, yeah, that 5 is in a tricky spot.
I mean, personally, being
You're
the
gonna
type
have
of player that likes to, spin the cue ball a lot, I like that idea of drawing back off the 7, but the tricky part about it is what's going to happen. Are you going to hit the 3 perfectly and you're going to get clean shot and be able to run out, or are you going to push it up against the 13?
Well,
yeah, I don't know. It didn't seem like he put so much draw on it that's what he was trying, so.
All right, Zack with opportunity. Got some problematic balls there. That 12 being blocked.
Yeah, and the 13 is in everybody's favorite spot by the side pocket.
Well, at least it's not on the rail. Also, that 3 being there.
Yeah, and also that 8 being there, it takes away the bank for the 13. All right. Definitely really worried about my 12 ball if I'm Zack here. He might be looking at taking the 12 off the 7 to get it out of there. I kind of think he was. That's why he undercut it.
Yeah, I would say that pocket got them both.
Yeah.
Watch out.
I really like this. It's a good match because it seems like they're both aggressive, creative players.
Absolutely.
They're trying stuff. I really like it.
Yeah, I'm starting to slow down a little bit on the pace, maybe just from the rattles, but both been coming at it pretty hard and.
Well, it's still really early in the match.
Right.
You have that. We're in a new place. We're trying to be comfortable here. Maybe the new cloth is, even though it's 3 weeks old or something like that, it's still a factor. Especially if you play at places with different conditions.
Let's be honest and not mince word. You mean not nearly as well kept as your table.
Right.
But
I don't know what it's like to try and keep 40 tables in flawless condition, so let's see. Well, now he's got a shot on that 13 if he's comfortable reaching over the 7, but he's going to go for the 12 first. Well, he does need to be thinking about that 12.
yeah, and that 7 protects him. I would maybe take the 12 right now as well.
Because, yeah, you can kind of go into that 7. That'll kind of end up with a longer shot on the 13. Yeah, this is a little steep of an angle, so even if you want to kind of draw it a little bit off this ball.
And he got it.
Yeah, he just charged into it. I like it. I don't know, the 13 might be just a little bit too far away from the side to hit the 14 off of it to get it out of there. Yeah, and it's also not really necessary. It's off the rail. You got a shot in either one of the bottom corners. Oh yeah, Patrick brings up a good point. It's very true. Like we were talking about, when you're playing on a stream, it's there's an audience that you can't see, kind of in like a one-way mirror booth. So the imaginary audience can be
Well, let's not discount. You got money on it.
yeah, there's that too.
We're not just playing for fun here. Well, sounds like Jesse has a squeaky chair today.
It's definitely the chair.
All right. Gonna do. Oh. Nice shot. Travel.
Oh, look at this.
Where are we
Look
going?
at this.
He's gonna get back on it.
Oh, that was
Oh, perfect. What a shot. Again with that creativity
Nice.
and aggressive
That was
nature.
some nice six
Wow.
rail position.
It's pretty friggin' cool.
Shots can be a little. Yeah, you're like, oh, what's gonna happen because that 7's there? Like, if that 7's not there, or the 5 isn't there, it just being there is like you're shooting that 8, and you're like, what if I come off the edge of it and scratch? It can be in the head.
Yeah, an
Oh,
unfortunate miss on the 8 ball. Let's see if it's going to cost him.
Well, yeah. I mean, if your opponent pretty sure they're out and then they don't, you get back to the table unexpectedly.
Oh, we got a little bit
Ooh.
of too much of a roll.
Yeah. Now you get to try your hand at an 8 ball back cut.
What English are you using on the shot, Jesse? Oh,
I'm using a little bit of outside.
Got a long shot for Zack. Pretty close to on the rail. A lot of blue. Remember when people used to say a lot of green?
I do. Oh.
See, not as easy as it looks.
Right.
Well, that was a game that could have really gone either way at any
boy.
moment.
Absolutely. All right, Martine.
Look at that beautiful pool room, Jesse.
It did turn out real well.
We are broadcasting to you from Vancouver, Washington, with Jesse Johnson's beautiful pool room. I put some plants in there and told them where to hang the artwork.
I'm really excited about the plants. That was absolutely necessary.
And bloop goes the 2. Nice break. Interesting little pattern down there.
Well, we got ourselves a nice little backwards letter J.
Are you taking that as a sign, Jesse?
A sign that I'm noticing it? Yes. Ooh, look
Ooh.
at that. Firing it in.
Yeah, rearrange that furniture.
I don't know what letter that is. Yeah, so they're playing BCA rules, so you can, when it's an open table, you can combo a stripe into a solid or vice versa. But is that a thing in APA or no?
Honestly, I only played 1 year of APA. I cannot remember.
I've
Hit us
never-
in the comments. Can you do that in APA if it's an open table? I think you can, as long as you declare like what your intention is.
Okay. You know, honestly, take what you make, 8-ball. I kind of prefer it. Because then you can play a defensive maneuver on your first shot if you need to.
Of course you would think about that.
Sometimes it's the right move.
I hate it when you have a good break, you make balls, and then you don't have a shot afterward. It's like the worst.
Yeah. Common amongst most pool players. They all just
Everybody hates
they
that.
all just hate that. Yeah.
Not just me.
No. Welcome to pool.
I hate it when I don't have a shot.
Mm.
God damn it.
What's he gonna do here? He's gonna try and play right over there, nestle in the traffic. Okay, thanks, Morgan. Oh, that was nice. Nice little follow out of there.
Yeah.
I think he's gonna have to go forward on this shot too, and maybe try and come up between the 1-3 to come down here for this. He can probably draw it. Oh yeah, he can draw it. I was thinking maybe he might run into the 5, but
Again,
shows
putting a good stroke on that.
Mm-hmm. Looked pretty too. I liked the action it had off the rail.
Nice, easy out.
Oh,
All right.
Martin with another game.
Martine.
So Zack plays out of Phil's Bar and Grill in Salem and Jammers also. You know, we need to get down to Salem and check those places out.
We really do.
They
I
are.
keep hearing Jammers Friday night tournament is just one of the toughest. Although, if we're going to go play on a Friday night, you know where we're going.
The Midway?
We're going to the Midway.
That is a lot of fun. If you get a chance to play in that one, check it out also.
Dallas is running it now.
Ooh,
Scotch doubles. Fun time.
Scratch. And it's a good break, too.
Well, the 8's a little tied up.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, in the kitchen, Morgan. I remember that part. I'm being like, in the kitchen.
They're playing BCA rolls.
No, he's talking.
Right.
Filling us in on APA. Like I said, it's been a few years, and I only played 1 year of APA before I switched to BCA.
It's probably looking at which ones he can go for a run out. And that's fine. There's a run out available somewhere. But yeah, like you said, that 8 is a little tricky. It might go in the side. That top side, if you shoot it from down where the 6 is.
I was just going to say, it's hard
I wonder
to
if
tell.
that window's there. Yes, Morgan, they're playing 8 ball and then switching to 9.
Nope.
No, 10.
They're playing 11 games of 8 ball, and then we're switching to 10 ball and playing up to 16 more, depending on how things are going, for a total of up to 27 games today. Which is really exciting because we have never done anything like this yet on the stream. And we're just going to get to see some different techniques and strategies. And it'll be fun to see.
Well, it'll also be fun to see if there's a very obvious difference in, like one player obviously crushed it in 8 ball and the other person obviously did better in 10 ball.
Well, Zack was saying in the beginning when they did the flip and Martine won, and like I was saying earlier, on the flip you have your option to break or option to pick the game. What are you playing first?
Oh, that's right.
And if you would have picked 10 ball, there was a potential to not even play 8 ball today.
Oh, interesting.
I mean, that'd be pretty tough to do, to win 14 out of 16 games. But
yeah, you'd really have to have your Wheaties.
pull a Shane.
Yeah. What an impressive performance. Is he going to play a double kiss safe and kind of leave the cue ball down there by the corner? As long as the 6 blocks the 11, that would pretty much just leave him with a super long shot on the 13.
Or do you back cut it real soft, take that, well, take that 6 into the other corner, and then take that 8 in the side?
Yeah, only having 2 balls.
Oh.
He did. He tried to leave him there.
That would have been amazing.
That's why I was thinking the double kiss safe, because you do that, and it's like even if the cue balls would roll towards the corner pocket, that 4 double kisses and pushes it back.
That could have been a victim of the new cloth. You get a little bit more roll.
No, I think it was just
A little too hard.
he hit it a little hard. I think he was trying to hook him with the corner of the pocket.
Okay, well, back to Martine.
Yeah, he's in a really good position right now. Question is he going to just deal with the 8-11 issue right now and shoot that, or is he going to save that in case he makes a mistake along the way and then he's got that as an insurance policy? Because in a situation like this, it kind of indicates like how confident you're feeling. You know, if you're feeling real confident, you just ball in hand, make that 11 and run out. Oh, don't do that.
Ooh.
Yeah, I was kind of curious what his pattern was going to be. So I kind of wonder if that's an indication that he was kind of not sure what his pattern was going to be.
Or maybe he was hoping to get that roll and just catch that short rail.
See, he was taking a look at that. Will the 8 go by there? Because if it will... He's looking at this, but this is where you got to reach. He gave himself that reacher of a shot, and you'd like to be compromised this when you're trying to leave yourself for the 8.
Nice and easy.
If it was too much more complicated of a shot than that.
Oh, I'm on the edge of my chair.
Well, not only that, this is a difficult place to bridge from. He's trying to get his hand set.
Oh,
there you
what
go.
a shot.
Way to go, Zack.
All right, Zack. Nice out. What's up out there, everybody? Thanks for participating in the chat. We're like trying to keep up on that and keep it to the pool. We appreciate everybody tuning in today.
Yeah, nice thing to do on a Sunday evening.
Man, what a beautiful Sunday we've had, huh?
Oh, for sure.
That storm yesterday, that was fun.
That was really great. Yeah, and it didn't really interrupt the broadcast. Any technical issues, I think, were
on the
ghost
front,
in the machine.
on the front end a little bit.
Yeah.
And hey, no trees came down.
Right?
Because if you haven't been here yet,
We got a lot of forest.
we got a lot of forest.
Yeah. That's kind of funny. I think about it often, like a branch just coming through the roof, and
Or a
It's not-
tree
it's
coming
not-
through the roof.
it's not going to happen, but
No. I mean, the house was built in 1969.
it hasn't happened yet.
It hasn't happened yet.
Yep.
Maybe it was just waiting for us. Worth it.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
This place is worth it.
Well, let's see here.
Okay, it was back to Zack break. We're doing winter break. And I think he went with that second ball break again.
Yeah, is he being the stripes right now? He is.
He's
Okay.
going for it.
So what's he going to do? Follow those 2 rails out of there
These each
and just try and...
have their propose their challenges, right?
Yeah, that was kind of one of those shots. You know you're going to come out of that corner just fine, but it's like, well, if I roll this far, I've got this ball. If I roll this far, I've got that ball. Fortunately, that was a good opportunity for him to get that 13 out of there. But he was real thankful for that little window. And, here's a pretty good chance to deal with this. Like, if he was a little bit straighter on this 9, it would be perfect just to tap that in, and then you got the 14.
Mm-hmm.
But he's also got the 14 here.
You got to deal with your problem children
Mm-hmm.
as soon as you can.
Oh, back to the 9.
Nice little
Oh, he
bump.
decided to
Ooh.
crash into some stuff, and now he's developed a little bit of problem. Now I think he might have an opportunity here to cut this 10 and go 2 rails, and might be able to hit the 14 and the 11.
Yep, I see that too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think that it's possible. Let's see how he pulls it out.
Well, he got it.
Worked.
Okay,
What's going to happen
okay.
now? We're going to have 2 additional problems to deal with. I mean, I knew it. The cue ball had to go into that pocket pretty tight to come out and not hit the 7, so...
Does it go past there, though? He's looking at it. Okay, he says it does.
What? How's that 11 going to go past the 7? Is it going to get smaller?
Yeah.
Oh, he's going to make the
Ooh.
11. He's going to...
Okay.
Or he's going to make the 7. That's great.
Ooh. That would have got good position to deal with some of that. It's not terrible, Leave. You got the bank blocked.
Did I just get confused? I thought he just hit the 11 into the 7 and made the 7, and then he shot at a solid.
What? That was Martine. What shot? The 4. He is the solids.
Huh. All right. They're going to have to write their name on their shoes so I can tell who's who.
Well, that's good safety.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he opened those balls up a little bit. Well, he's got a 4-rail kick at this. Kick it into that short rail on the left. He just doesn't want to hit the 8. There we go. Oh, see how he...
Got the 5
That was
first.
pretty good, though.
Yeah, that was a really nice attempt.
Yeah. He was kind of going with, hit it hard to give yourself an opportunity for something to turn out that way.
Okay, Martinez got ball in hand. Let's see what he can put together here.
Mm-hmm.
And get him run out.
Yep, get that one out of there first. In a situation like this one, it's like you can solve the 5 and the 6 by shooting the 5, like follow it up just a little bit. That's a really easy shot. Save you a little bit, be a little bit more economical in your cue ball travel.
Yeah, a little close and a little off angle here, but you still gotta take that.
In this, you just tap it in, shoot the 1, then the 2, then the 4, then the 3, and then the 8.
And you got to use cool pool guy stance where you sit on the table.
Mm-hmm. Let's see, yeah. It's got to back cut the 1 a little bit, and at that distance. We'll see. Now, most likely he's going to stop this and take the 3.
Yeah, so cue ball control is really important there. Great job.
Yeah.
We just got to draw it back for that one.
Yeah, if you draw it too far, well, you got options. Don't draw it enough, you got options. But that was ideal because he has stop shots.
Yeah, and on that new cloth, you can get too much draw pretty easily.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's starting to stabilize, but the issue is I keep it really clean too. It gets cleaned
True that.
regularly, so it's yeah, it's gonna still take a little while where you can get some really good spin off the rails, check the ball with lots of inside. Nice shooting,
Yeah.
Martine.
No mistakes there.
Well, the days are getting shorter.
Ain't that true?
It's definitely
Ball's right around the corner.
it's noticeable just in the times we're holding these matches and how much less light is coming in through the windows. Patrick McDonald, I had, believe it or not, this is Simonis 860 HR. It's royal blue. But it is 860 HR.
Wow, that was an interesting spread on that break. Wide open middle.
Right. Which, that's kind of nice if you have balls at either end of the table. You're not going to be running stuff into stuff when you're traveling through the center of the table.
A lot of back and forth, though.
Yeah.
Okay, nice combo there.
Mm-hmm.
So Martinez
So
taking solids.
He just comboed the 11 into the 7. Which, cool. But doesn't have much down here to relieve that 6 ball.
Yeah, what kind of balls are these, Jesse?
These are the Dynaspheres Platinum.
So the 6 and
The 14 are
the
gray.
14 are the grays.
Mm-hmm.
Not to be confused with alien grays.
Alien grays?
He's not versed on aliens as much as I
Oh,
am.
yeah, no, I'm familiar with the grays. Are they the tall ones?
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice little layup. Sending that right over to the rail. Blocking that pocket.
Yeah, that makes me wonder, can aliens tune into this? Like regular TV signals get broadcast down to the airwaves, but this is over like Wi-Fi and hardwired internet, whatnot. I don't know, does this go out into space at all? I mean, it's got to bounce off a satellite, but...
So yeah, I mean satellites are in space, so
Yeah, but it's a
But they're
different...
pointed back at Earth.
It's a different signal. Yeah, I'd be curious.
maybe they can just watch it in their head.
Right.
Aliens, are they real? What do you think?
Yeah. Who do you predict to be the winner?
Oh no. Rolling that 13. A little too much.
This is starting to look like a tricky
Yeah.
down the rail cut drill.
Exactly. Just I see so much back and forth. Go to that end. Go to this end. Is he gonna do a cross cut and knock that one in? Is that what he's looking at right now?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you want that pocket? Not today.
Well, in one hand, like, yeah, you solved one of his problems, and now he's got 2 open shots. But that 6 ball, which is why he's going for it now, probably banking on the fact that that 13 can't get by the 4. The 4 is blocking it. And
10's in a tricky
Yeah,
spot.
and your 9 and 14 are doubled up.
Yeah, good call, Zack. Get the magic trick out of here.
Yeah.
Also,
So-
let's do a shout out to Michael for giving us the magic
oh,
wrap.
yeah. That was really nice. Michael Cho brought us a bunch of cool racks to use.
Yeah. Thanks again. And for the cupcakes. We ate way too many of them.
Right? I'm going to get a goiter or something.
Nice slow roll.
Ooh,
and
look at
now I
that.
own that pocket.
Mm-hmm. Turning the screws on Mr. Martine. Yeah, even if you shoot the 3 and make that 14.
Yeah, and that, I always
Where are you
love
going
the
from there?
follow it in, but that was not at a good angle to call the follow in.
Yeah, this is tricky. Even if he makes this 12, that frees up the 10 to go down into that pocket. But you got to get above it. And you got to get above 13 also. It's a good start.
Mm-hmm.
Except could have probably wanted to roll a little bit more. Because you can put a bunch of inside spin on this 15 and hit the 13.
Yeah, you can see the wheels spinning.
Mm-hmm.
Where are you going here?
He might be playing a safe right here. Yep. Yeah, that's not too bad. The only issue really is putting that 9 up there. That makes that's a little tricky. You got to do a combo, or you got to get yourself into some angles and move around the table.
I left him like right up on that rail.
Yeah, that'll help. I mean, but you just really got to make this 3 and roll forward somewhat, and you'll have a shot on the 4. Or the 6 for that matter.
Yeah, when you can only see so much of that cue ball,
Yep, does make it tricky.
And, yeah, those like right on the rail shots. It's a good leave though.
Yeah, what would you rather be here, stripes or solids?
Oof. Yeah, definitely solids.
Right?
Like, is this a trick question?
Nope.
There's so many things on the rail, just off the rail, blocked. Ooh,
That's a smart shot, though.
nice. And you get one up.
Yeah.
Hide that 4 a little bit. You're
yeah.
gonna have to get a good angle on that 4.
Yeah, that was a real smart move because he can still make that 15. Didn't roll so far. The 4's blocking.
What you
it.
talking about? 15.
The one up by the 4.
Oh, sorry. I thought we were talking about like what the hell is Martine gonna shoot at? You gonna go for what?
Yeah, he's...
Go for that 3 and you might run into the 8. I'd probably go for the 6 first, just to make sure I didn't do something dumb with that 8. With, again, leaving them close to the rail. You can only see...
Yeah.
You can't see that whole cue ball.
Right. It looks like he is kind of looking at shooting that 6 and seeing where the cue all goes after that, in
Seems
between
like
the 3-8.
what the safe shot is.
It just
Nice
doesn't...
and easy.
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
Seeing that works pretty well as long as he can see the 4.
Can he see that 4? I think he can.
No, probably not.
I don't know.
He's
You
looking
could like
at the combo.
yeah, the combo.
Yeah, he's looking at the combo, which
I'll just put like a bunch of left English and go shoot that real slow off the rail. But then, like, how are you going to get back on that 3? That's a terrible idea, Steph. I'm just like, make one ball. That's all I got.
Get that ball in the pocket.
Now what? Shit. Oh, that's creative. That's cool.
Was he looking at this bank?
Yeah, he's looking at that bank. Then he'd still have that angle on that far. I like it. That's cool.
Yeah, if he can hold the cue ball right around there, I think that's a good shot.
I would have put a little more mustard on that.
Yeah, it might have also been kind of a two-way in that even if you move the 10, the 3 ball has caused a problem again for that 13. I think he's really kind of using that 13 as an insurance policy.
Yeah. Gotta use what you got.
Yep.
I mean, that 9 is still in a really tricky spot. Like, almost the worst spot on the entire table to have a ball.
Oh, the one over there on the end of the short rail, yeah. Okay.
Yep, take it now.
That 13.
But that 13.
Does it go behind
I
the
don't
3?
know. Do you just bank that, like fire it right into the side?
Well, this is a tricky place. Tricky place for the cue ball to be. Because what do you go high inside and try and come down here to the low side of the table to shoot the 9 in the same pocket and then roll forward into position for the 13? Or do you slow roll the 15 to try and get shape on the 13?
That's a good idea.
Yep. Doing the back and forth. Okay, he added another rail, but it's pretty much the same thing.
Okay.
Yeah, so rather than following off the 9, he can draw back a little bit. So we know the 13 goes by the 3, so just a matter of execution. Yeah, in a shot like this, getting enough draw rather than side spin, so give yourself a greater margin of error coming more towards the 4. I wonder what was going on there. Is he just trying to roll forward to give himself a bank? So maybe that 13 didn't go behind the 3. Kind of a funny bank angle. It's not for everybody. You got to hit this kind of slow with a lot of right hand spin.
A little closer.
Yeah, this will bank, but you got to hit it slow so your reverse spin checks the angle on this 13 a lot. Or you could just be playing it safe.
You know, my first thought was, ooh, well, roll a little far. You know, better to leave it right in the pocket. But if he shoots at the 3, might pop it off the rail a little bit.
Well, wasn't too big of a fan of that, if that safe or whatever he was trying to do there, because all you got to do here is make this 3. That's all you got to do. Just make it. You know, you can roll it just fast enough so it's going to roll true, you know, so you don't give it a chance to roll off. And yeah, the cue ball's going to end up where you want to be able to shoot the
nice
4.
Little layup.
Yeah.
That 13 looks like it's on the rail.
Yeah, like that was a little soft. A little bit firmer would have given the chance to open that pocket up with a new cloth. Not too much, but you could see if it had bounced one more time inside the pocket, it would have gone down.
Yeah, he's looking at that like that. I think that's on the rail.
Think it's frozen?
Well, this looks like it's gonna double kiss situation. If you try to bank that, we're about to find out.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Yeah.
It's not going to bank back over there.
Nope. That's what I was thinking too. So
I wonder.
not a terrible plan there by Martine.
Yeah, it's a tricky shot. He's put himself in a situation where it's like pull a rabbit out of your hat now or lose this game.
Oh, he's going Z-Bank.
Oh. That's an interesting question. Does the crazy wide angle cut bank have a higher probability or lower probability than the Z?
No. There's one. Oh.
Oh, yeah, it opened up after that second bounce.
Oh,
look at this.
What a good roll. Now he's got that 4 all insulated.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to be tricky now.
Well, also, if he can see this 4, just give it a thin little cut, you know. Don't take your duck just yet. Unless you're sure, because what are you going to do with the 4?
I feel like he's got a plan.
I hope so.
Nice and slow.
Plan was to...
Oh.
Now, what do you do here if you're stripes?
Try to park that cue ball behind the 8 on the far rail.
Well, yeah,
Hit it.
just, you know, think about where you would hate the cue ball to be if you were the solids. So, yeah, down on the short rail, especially at the top end of the table, like that.
Yep.
That was a good way to get there. I like how he did that. I mean, ideally, yes, behind the 8 ball, but that's a real small target.
Exactly.
Ooh, this is a nice little game of cat and mouse they got going
Saved
on,
it back.
isn't it?
Saved it back.
Yeah, I might
I feel
hit
it.
this one and draw off it, put the cue ball back towards kind of where it is. But this is smart, too. That was probably even actually the smarter shot.
Mm-hmm. Excellent little bump.
Let's see if
Safety.
he can play a real slow one. You don't want to disturb him.
Yep.
Oh, look
Oh,
at that.
my goodness, you guys. Like, now you're hooked. Now he's got a...
Yeah, this is a tricky one, even if he had a little bit
You
more
got to
space
use
for...
a bunch of English or a couple rails. I mean, this isn't like, can he get off of that? Oh, he can.
Yeah.
And he got the
did
right
it.
side.
Wow.
Oh, great shot, you guys. Great safety.
And the
Bad
battle
force.
continues. I like these. It's just like who blinks first.
Right? He might have the bank here.
Well, he also might have the cut. I know it's thin, but the cue ball's just going to go back and forth across the table. And most of the places it can land, you got a makeable 8. Yeah, you could just roll up on it a little bit like they've been doing.
Oh, he
Whoa,
went for it.
nice.
And got great shape on that 8.
Right?
I love me a short rail bank. You know this.
Nice work,
Zack,
Zack.
keeping it close. All right, we're 7 games in. We got 3 more of 8 ball to go.
Yep, Dylan's in the chat rooting for Zack. Man, that match with Dylan and CJ, wasn't that great?
Oh, man.
I mean,
was-
they've
that
all
was
been
just
great, but that was
incredible.
just fun. Yeah, that was a good time.
Well, and those Jordans.
Oh, yeah, some Jordan 1s. Those are beautiful.
Yep, that was really fun. Every match has been fun. You know,
Absolutely.
we're having a really good time with this PNW pool thing.
Oh, yes, we are. Yeah, I was thinking about that. I was like, yeah, this is during the summer, you know.
sharing this beautiful space with people.
Mm-hmm.
You've got an awesome setup going on. Let's take a quick view of that room. Boom. Sweet ass room. A lot of room to move
Go
around.
check this out.
Oh, we'll check this breakout. Ooh, he does do the second ball break.
That's a good one.
Yeah, I'll watch that real hard
See
this
here.
time.
Well, the 167 is a little bit of a thing.
Yeah, I'm taking stripes
10
here.
ball, 12 ball.
I'm taking stripes all day.
I'm taking that magic rack off the table.
Yeah.
There you go. I mean, it's just like a big distracting.
No, you and I both agree.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't like clutter.
No.
Like seeing stuff on the table.
Well, let's see. Looks like he's got the shot on the 12.
Nice.
I wonder, was he trying to break out that 10 a bit more? He pushed that 4 by the 13. So, that's a little bit of an issue. The 10 ball is a little bit of an issue. We got Travis Hernandez in the chat. And I think we're working on a match with Travis and Rayshawn.
Oh, well, thanks, Travis.
Yeah.
This is my
Yeah, we
second time.
Can't wait to get him in here.
And I'm not the best pool player, but I worked at a pool hall for a really long time and ran one.
Oh, yeah.
When I can hold my own.
Yeah, you did.
When I can talk a lot. So, here we go.
Yeah, we had so many good times at Sam's.
Sure did. Still do.
Oh, yeah, it's just interesting, you know, like there was a point where we were living there and our lives were pretty much centered on being at that place all the time, and we're not there, but there's a new, I guess, generation now at this point of characters that...
A new batch, like
Yeah.
gremlins.
They're the ones that are
a bunch
there
of new
all the
gremlins.
time. Yep.
All right. Well, he ran into that. Kind of hooked himself a little bit. So what are we going to do here? Going to bangs that 13, play safety at this point. That 10 still is a problem.
I know. Are we witnessing?
Yep.
Oh, look
There
at
you
that.
go.
Wow.
Safety time.
Yeah.
Good call.
Yeah, they're doing a really good job of playing some nice little delicate safeties like that. That one was tricky. Of course he's got to consider that. You know, he's got to solve that problem up there. I wonder. So
Yeah, I'd get on that as soon as possible.
I know. He can thin the 1 and try and get the cue ball to like kind of stick to the 7-ish. You know, that's one option. But he's going to kick behind it like that.
Yep.
Way smarter idea.
Yeah. Great safety there. Did you hear that fun noise I just made? Twing.
Now he's got a top edge of this 14. I wonder if he could get back to him kind of where he is. That'd be cool.
Yeah, you got to kick at this, right?
It looks like that's no. Oh, he's spinning. He
Ooh.
had enough to try the bank.
Oh.
Oh, that was a nice shot.
Oh.
A pink carom.
Wow. That was cool.
Hell yeah. Jimmy versus Travis. Put it on the schedule.
10K in the middle. Race to 1.
Bah.
What are you guys doing next weekend?
Next weekend we have
Next weekend
we
we
have a
got
super book.
a wild weekend coming up for you next week.
Yep, I'll be playing Paul Marquez on Friday.
Yeah, and you guys are going to be playing a couple different things, right?
And then we got the
you guys are doing like a 9-ball race and a banks or something like that?
No, me and Paul are going to practice. We're going to do 10 ball and banks on Friday.
10
We're
ball
going to
banks.
stream that. And then Paul is playing Brookman on Saturday, and then Sunday we have the 6-person banks ring game.
Yeah,
That's going to be fun.
it's going to be real fun.
That's going to be a pool party.
He ran into that 8 and stopped the cue ball here. I think he was not looking for that situation of a leave there.
Right. I mean, if I'm solids here...
He's stripes.
Oh, he's stripes. Okay.
If you're solids here, you're not shooting. What a kick! Oh,
man.
Nice try. Real nice try.
Yeah, if I'm solids here, I'm breaking up that 1-7 and just leaving the cue ball down there.
Yep.
That's the shot all day long.
Yep, you leave that cue ball on the opposite rail. Gonna have a hell of a time getting to that 10. Yeah, he's thinking the same thing you are.
Oh, he was going to make it, and there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, it's
'cause
still a good leave.
It was kind of free,
Yeah.
because
Go.
even missing it, you're leaving him with a shot that he's not going to really be able to do anything offensive with, and I mean, Zach's kind of painted himself into a corner here by only having one of his striped soldiers still on the table,
That was a real cliffhanger there. Yeah, and Martine has a lot of balls to choose from.
I mean,
So this, where are you
it's
gonna
gonna be
leave?
it's gonna be really tricky.
Nice.
Double kiss it, block the 7 using the 8.
Still doesn't help you when it comes to getting it off the rail for yourself or anything. But what are you gonna do in that situation? You're gonna double kiss it.
I mean, yeah, even now it's like you don't feel a lot of pressure shooting this 5 in the side because even if you miss, what's the guy got, So yeah, when you have a layout like this where the other person only has one shot or one ball and it's in a tough spot, you just feel like, oh, I can't go wrong. But it's also can be a trap because then you don't get too specific and you do something like that. You know what I mean? Because all your balls are all over the place and they only have one, you feel like it's like
That one's gotta hurt.
a gimme almost. And
Well, you can just start
don't-
shooting.
Yeah, and then you just don't put the attention into a certain shot because you've already convinced yourself you can't go wrong.
And we know we can run a table. So
Yeah. I guess this is where Zack ties it up. Nice.
okay, tied after 8 games. Just trading them back and forth, back and forth. As
I was going to show you.
they should be. With 1 point. Oh. Can you pan anymore? Oh, there's one of the plans.
Oh, look at that light. It's going crazy.
Whoa.
Yeah, we had to train it to do that. It was real tough.
It's not actually striped like that.
No. This is where you can see. There's some of the plants you added. Look at those
Oh,
nice
yeah.
plants. Everybody loves some good plants, right?
It's good for oxygen levels in the room.
Mm-hmm.
Zach continues to have a super solid break.
Yep, got the cue ball in the center of the table. Balls are down.
We got a 3-12 situation happening there.
Ooh, look at that situation. Well, we got a 5-ball down, and that's a little bit of a situation, but it's close enough to the pocket. You can shoot something off it. There's not really anything that you would in this situation, but
2 more games of 8-ball to go. Yeah, we knew this was going to be a really good match.
Right. Yeah, if you take the solid, or you take the stripes right now by shooting that, that's a problem solved. And then what? Do you get the 9 out of here now? Or do you leave it for a key ball situation? Well,
I would take that now.
Yeah, I would too, just because that's one of the options. Now you could
You
shoot
don't want that to be your last ball unless you get the exact right angle on it.
Well,
You're going to come off that rail and not have the best shot on the
yeah,
game.
I think he was kind of forced to take it
There you go.
right then. And this works pretty well. So he
Yep.
can just shoot this in and just roll down. And as long as you have a look on the 15 past the 6-2, just like
back
that.
and forth, work the corners, leave yourself an angle to get back up table on your last ball.
Yeah, that'll be the tricky thing. Like, let's say he goes 10, 15, 14, and then the 11.
Yeah, you almost want to be kind of towards the short rail on your last one.
Yeah, if
to
you're
use
shooting
that English to get back up table. Okay,
So
here
he
we
rolled
go.
a little far. Right, a possible.
Jimmy, we have been
11.
talking about, we have not done too much scotch yet, and we are too much. We haven't done any.
I was just going
Like,
to say. What
not
do you
too much.
Define too much.
Too much.
Any?
0. That's too much. But absolutely. We love playing scotch.
Yeah, I'll be really excited to play the Banks Ring game because we'll have 6 people in here, and I don't think we'll be having commentary so much as we'll be having the audio from the room. All the clowns in there communicating and giving each other a hard time,
And then me jumping on the mic and talking shit.
you can do that. Yeah, that'd be great.
No, it's just exciting because I know all of you playing in this game so well and for so many years. So I probably do have shit to talk on all of y'all.
All right. Just gonna fire this 12 in. 14, I mean.
Ooh, got the rattle. We all know that diamond table.
That rattle, yeah.
Putting that mustard on it, rattling it. We've all been there.
Mm-hmm.
But diamond tables don't rattle as bad as predator tables. You gotta play slow on those predator tables. That's what I learned in Vegas. If you slow roll it to the pocket, it just gobbles it up.
What's up, Kyle? We got Kyle in chat.
Oh, Kyle.
Yeah, we got
Ooh.
an upcoming possible match with him and Kyle Finney.
Oh, a Kyle versus Kyle situation?
Who's the dominant Kyle?
Yeah, this match. Who's the dominant beard?
You're right. They both have some pretty gray beards.
Absolutely.
Oh, look at that.
Oh,
Oh, that's great.
yep.
Oh, he's going to try to kick this 4. Sweet.
Yep. Then what else can you even see?
Right. And that 5 kind of makes it a little intimidating, but realistically,
Ooh. Oh,
even if that 5 wasn't there, it wasn't going to go in, you know?
that's solid.
Yeah, it was a real good kick, though.
I mean, that 2-5 was already just wasn't wired. You going for the combo here? I think he is.
That would be an interesting choice.
Well, if you go nice and easy, keep the cue ball on that side of the table, and if you make it,
Well, the reason it's an interesting choice is because what's going to happen with the 15?
Ooh, gotcha.
And what kind of plan do you have to get back up
He's
table?
got another
You gotta-
combo.
You got to put your cue ball like somewhere between that top side pocket and the 3 ball. You know, that's kind of your window, and even closer. So he's got an opportunity here, though. Can make the 14 and get enough angle on the 15 to just come one rail up table towards the 3. That's a pretty good angle for that,
Yeah,
too.
nice.
Yeah.
Oh, he could do this. Come off that rail.
Yep.
Send it back up.
Just don't come at the 8 and don't go behind the 6. So the angle coming off the rail makes all the difference. There it is.
Nice.
Right
Ooh.
idea.
Don't get behind there.
Oh, he is in such jail.
Now he put himself in jail.
Oh,
He's
wow.
like, damn.
You got to do a trick shot to get out of this
Yeah,
shit.
like, what are you even going to do here? Yikes.
I mean, can you...
Oh,
can
he's breaking out the jumper?
Oh, is he gonna, if you can jump over the 3 and
Oh, oh, hot damn. This
hit
could
the
be very
nose...
cool.
I always liked the way those type of shoes looked. They just looked so classy.
All
Let's
right.
see if that 1 ball moves. What? Oh my gosh.
Oh, wow.
From jail to 1 game ahead.
Zack,
What a nice pressure moment.
holy shit. That was great. That's incredible.
Mm-hmm.
Great job. Well, that was exciting.
Wow.
All right. And
I
Zack
was-
takes the lead on our last game of 10 ball.
Ooh, boy.
10 games. No breaks.
Wow.
No player has asked for a break. They're just...
No, I think their horns are locked. They're battling. I mean, that was a killer jump shot to get out of that.
Yeah, wow.
I was just like, I don't know
Wow.
what he's going to do here. I didn't think he could jump out of that without hitting the 1.
Yeah, it looked like it was super hooked there. So
Yeah.
what a shot.
Way to come with it. Yeah, jeez. The jump was incredible.
Well, we're going to be moving on over to 10 ball after this game, which Martine says is his absolute favorite game to play. So,
Cool.
yeah. Zack
Cool,
says
cool.
he likes bar table 8 ball, 9 ball, 10 ball, banks. He likes it all. Just an enthusiast. And I love that. Because we're enthusiasts too.
Mm-hmm.
Some people have told me I'm a little too enthusiastic at times.
Oh, yeah. About what?
Life.
Oh, okay. Like, this isn't that great, Stephanie.
I love living. It's my favorite thing about life.
Right. Let's see here. Kind of got control of the table if you take the solids, just because you got to clear that stuff out before the 8 has any reasonable thing to do.
Yeah.
However, he has taken the stripes, so he can create an opening here off the 11 ball. Yep. Well,
No, leave pretty close.
Well, he got his ball near the pocket. The 9 still has some troubles, but it also creates trouble. So
Yeah, that 3 is a problem. That 6 is a problem. But we also just saw him get out of jail.
Right.
So I don't know if Zack's seeing any of this as a problem.
yeah, I kind of feel like
Rockets that one
Oh,
in.
no.
Oh, watch it.
he's got a good angle. He can hit the 2 off the 14 to kind of cheat this pocket somewhat if he wants to kind of crash into the 4-8-3 and
I would
start a meeting.
absolutely be taking that shot right now. You gotta move some shit.
Oh, there we go.
There we go. Oh.
All
Sent
right.
2
all
of
right.
them. 2 stripes down
I
to the
mean,
other end.
Rearrange some furniture. It doesn't really seem like it's come out overwhelmingly positive or negative. You know, it's just
And you still got
Things
an
are just-
angle on that 3.
things are in different locations, but it didn't really solve too many problems or open some stuff up. It just kind of
Or get that
changed the problems.
5 past that 11.
Yeah, yeah. And then got the 7. Oh, he did that.
Oh.
Well, that was a nice.
That, again, with the creative solutions to stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm loving it, Zach.
Yeah, I like it.
I think maybe that jump on that 8, giving
Yeah.
Zach a little,
Yeah, a little
pep in his step.
Yep. It's the shoes, man. It's those classy white.
How do you keep your shoes so white?
You only wear them to play pool indoors.
Yeah, that 6 is still an issue on the rail there.
He can get short side shape on that 6 off of this shot. Or
Go,
Well, you can
go.
also get shape on the 7
Yeah,
and then the 6.
I
as
was
long
going to
as
say, no, I guess you use a little bit.
I don't think he has much pocket to play with. Look at that.
Yeah.
Be cool if he had a monocle. Pull it out. Evaluate the shot.
Maybe some opera glasses. What's your favorite type of eyewear?
Snowboarding goggles.
I would have thought you would have said
Sunglasses.
sunglasses because you have a million fancy pairs.
The more obvious choice. You can't train someone to have confidence. Practice will do that. You can train yourself to have it, I guess you could say. But yeah.
Or you can fake it till you make it, you know? Affirmations.
It reminds me of one of the Phil Hartman characters from The Simpsons, where he's like, "Hi, I'm so and so.
Troy McClure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you may remember my self-help books. One of them was called "Get Confidence, Stupid."
Oh, classic. Love me some Phil Hartman.
Mm-hmm.
Rip.
He started out as a graphic designer. Did you know that?
Why would I know that?
I don't know, because you know things.
Well, no, I only know terrible things.
Oh.
I could tell you all about how he died.
Oh, I already know about that.
Yeah, well.
That's so unfortunate.
All right. Is that going to seal the deal here?
Yup.
Looks like it. And that,
Ooh, that concludes the 8-ball.
ladies and gentlemen, that concludes the 8-ball. Are we going to take a player break, I wonder? Or are they just going back to it? Wait, do they know that that was 10? Oh, are we playing 10? Oh, my bad. We're playing 11 8-balls.
Oh.
I don't know why I was thinking 10. Well, we took a little...
11's better. It's a prime number.
Let's say hi to people.
Hi. Thanks for joining us. This is Us in the Booth.
Us on the booth. Thanks for being here, you guys. Supporting local pool and pool in general. Yep. Just smashes right into that second ball. And he's
I like it though. It gives some kind of real interesting layouts.
absolutely.
If you look at how many solids are concentrated down there,
Whoa.
that kind of reminds me of the Corey Dual 8-ball rack. He figured out a way to rack the balls where you look at the rack and you're like, oh yeah, that's a nice even spread of solids and stripes. But you do a second ball break, you hit it at the right speed, the rack opens up and comes back together, and all of one, either stripes or solids, collects back in the center of the table, and the others spread real nice. So I'm kind of curious if he's doing the 8-ball break and using that, because those results, that looks pretty intentional realistically if you know of that break. So I'm going to have to take a look. I mean, this is last game of 8-ball, so unfortunately they're not going to set up another rack where we can see him break again to see if that's what he's up to, but looks like it. But it's also been a while since I've studied that pattern in the rack to recognize it by glance, so I have to go backwards in time, post broadcast, and check it out.
Yeah,
Well,
he's
let's
thinking,
see.
what, take
Yeah.
that 9, roll up a little bit, and try to take that combo and get like the. Oh,
Oh, he had a clear look at that.
I
Okay.
didn't even
I
think
didn't
that
e-
he could see that.
I didn't either. I mean, that saves him from having to do a combo later on, but what is
And
it?
still protects the pocket.
Mhm.
Like, excellent.
If he's going to go for the run out, which, I mean, you would do that break and that pattern in that rack to do that. I mean, you don't have to. He might use the 10 to play a safe, but all your stuff is wide open except for that 10. You can make that 10 if you get the cue ball down here on the long rail. It has to be pretty damn perfect. I almost think maybe he's taking a run at it right there. Or maybe he can get to the right-hand side of the 10 and shoot it to the left lower corner. Yep.
Yeah, is he looking at that bank?
Fortunately, he's making easy for the commentator to tell what he's doing by using his cue and measuring stuff.
Nice. Coming around. Got that
Ooh.
pop.
That was another way to come at it.
Yep.
Get that
Nice
out
and
of the
controlled, too.
way. Now,
Hitting real even.
this looks like a really, really thin cut. But, oh, he's going for the bank. He's going to bank and draw. That was
Perfect.
that was the right shot.
Yep, absolutely.
And Martin broke, right?
Zack broke.
Zack broke.
It's winter break. Nice slow roll.
Oh, so I wonder if Zack played the Corey dual pattern and Martin's taking advantage of it.
Well, he certainly
Nice.
shot excellent
Mm-hmm.
on that rack.
So now we're going to 10 ball, right? Yep,
Okay.
Change the magic rack.
Making the change.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're on to the 10 ball section of tonight's broadcast. And if you're feeling
Tipsy.
or you're feeling like
I'm not quite there
you're,
yet.
you're appreciating the stream or anything like that, feel free to send us a Venmo at Dayglow Orange.
Would be Jesse's favorite color, if you are wondering. And what color his hair used to be.
It's true.
Yeah, it looks like we're going to have a quick little player break. Which, wow. 6-5 after 11 games?
We might have to have a commentator break too because the toilet seems to be thirsty.
No.
I can tell.
Okay, well. All right, everybody just hang tough.
We'll be
We're gonna
right back.
Put back up. Who's the
Oh, you know
dominant
what?
beard? No.
we do have a player break scene. Stephanie, tell us more about this.
Oh, that's so sweet. Well, as maybe some of you know, I am a local realtor, and we have some exciting news on some rates coming down finally. And this has been a real, just stagnant year for them rates. But if you're still renting or you're looking to make a move, get a hold of me. I'm on your side and really good at what I do. So let me help you out. And with that, we're going back to this, and we will be back momentarily.
Yeah, we fucking say that.
What was that?
Shot.
Yeah, I don't know.
All right, looks like we got our first break of 10 ball. Now, Zack won the 8 ball 6-5. So, we'll see. Martin says that rotation was his favorite, I believe. Yeah, so we'll see. Is this where he really comes alive? Balances the score? See how he gets shape on this 2 ball. Does he get the window? I think he may have gotten the window to that left-hand edge. I like what he's done here. He did have the left-hand edge of that 2 ball and played a really tricky shot. If Zack decides to try and make this ball, he's only got the top part of the cue ball to work with, so he's might gonna run into this 4. Yep.
Nice shot.
Mm-hmm. It's a good attempt with a built-in cover, but then this can be rail first. Don't go behind the 10.
Don't get behind it.
Ooh.
Ooh. I think he's got an angle on that. I think you can see it.
Wow, that really opened it up, didn't it?
Sure did.
Yeah, see that attempt on the 2. Yeah, you really gotta make that attempt. It's one of those tricky shots. Player percentages.
Yeah, well, I mean, you still got to get back over to that 6, so this is going to be important. And he did it.
Mm-hmm.
Push that 10 out of the way. And with that, we're having a cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. Oh. Those ones always kill me, man.
I know, they're frustrating.
When it's just off the rail a little bit.
See, I prefer that than frozen to it, especially when you're on the opposite side of that side pocket.
I like it when it's on the rail. I can ride that rail all day. It's the ones that are just off it.
You can on this table. This table, you're not going to run into the hiccups, but there's certain tables I remember playing on it in Vegas where if you tried to run a ball down the rail like that, it was going to catch the corner point of the pocket, the side pocket, because they had been recovered and some of the folds were reversed. So the cloth stuck out a little bit.
Randy would never do that to you.
No. No.
Shout out Randy Smith.
Yep. Need a table redone? Give him a call.
Okay.
All
Nice and
right.
easy. A little bit of follow. That's a done deal.
Game number 10 ball game number 1 to Zack. I kind of counted the score before he made the 10 ball.
Yeah, what are you
Yeah.
doing? Trying to curse him?
I'm counting eggs before they hatch. Come on now.
Better hope that no foxes come along.
Right.
Or raccoons.
That'd be a cool creature to have in the yard as a fox. I mean, if it's there, it's
Yeah.
trying to eat other creatures, which is kind of a bummer, but I like foxes. They're cool.
Absolutely.
Mm.
A lot of people have them as pets in England.
Yeah, they have like a cultural thing about foxes over there.
Well, they're like
They like them.
a mix
They-
of a dog and a cat.
Yeah, very different from how we view coyotes in America. Kind of think of coyotes as a vermin, but
Yeah, their tails aren't fluffy enough. We're like, get out of here. Quit eating our cats.
I mean, if you let your cat outside and it gets eaten by a coyote, well, you fed coyotes cats.
And they'll eat them.
Mm-hmm.
Nice pink. Ooh, a little bit too much of a roll there.
Yeah.
Get that magic crack out of here.
Well, he's got a pretty easy safe here. He can kind of thin bank this one, get the 3 down there under the 10, and the cue ball goes up like in that corner up by the 8 a bit.
Mm-hmm.
There's a whole mess of balls to hide behind. It looks like he's going inside somewhat.
Yep.
Yeah, similar idea, but that worked out really well.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Nice safety.
Yeah. Yeah, see, that's a pretty good safe because he's taken away that right-hand short rail as a 1 rail out. That 5 ball is real huge for this the 1 rail kick off this bottom long rail. It's kind of got to do a 2 rail go in between the 5 and the 4.
Yep, that's what he's doing. Nice hit.
Oh, he hit it really good, and he got a kick safe.
No, that was excellent execution, Martin. Real good.
Nice. Who doesn't love a good, kick to get out of a safe and leave a safe? It always feels awesome. Where you turn the tables on your opponent. You're like, oh, really?
Yeah, these guys have really showed us that,
Mm-hmm.
They're great on the aggressive side, but they can absolutely play the safety side, too. It's just been really fun to watch.
Yeah, so what's he got here? He's got a 1 rail.
Oh.
I think he might have a 1 rail to this bottom rail, too, but he would have to put a lot of spin on it. And this ball's going to be...
Oh, don't fall in there.
Yeah, when a ball is closer to the center of the table and you got to kick at it, first of all, it's a small target, and it's also really hard to plan for what's going to happen afterwards.
It's a little too much mustard. The idea was good.
So, yeah, if you're going to play some safes,
Use
especially playing in rotation,
use more pants. It's
Yeah.
not simple.
more pants, less mustard, leave the object ball kind of closer to the center of the table, because if it's near a rail, well, makes it a bigger ball because you can hit the rail near it or you can hit the ball. Put it in the middle of the table. It's like trying to take a picture of an eagle with a zoom lens.
While it's flying.
Yeah. Hard to aim it.
Nice, Martine.
Yeah,
Looking relaxed and confident.
hitting the ball good. Good follow through. He's not decelerating on the stroke. Good tempo.
Just got to get a good leave on that 8.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's playing a little bit faster. You know, don't hit the 10. He's down 2 games in the count.
You can still see that 8.
You don't want to get down more than 2 games in a race to 14. I mean, you don't want to be down any games. You know, that's a silly thing to say, but...
Keen observations.
That was nice. That was a good
Deep
shot.
thoughts with Jesse Johnson over here.
How do it be? That was a smart shot.
Yeah.
Rather than take it on and sell out, he decided, you know what, I'll give him a bank. Nobody likes to come to the table with a bank, even if you bank a lot. Nobody banks and makes everything. You know, no bank is a hanger.
Yeah, well. We'll see next Sunday.
Yeah.
If you can make every bank. Tom Moore.
And he said 2 can play at that game in the same room, on the same table.
In a worse bank. But also, this goes down to the corner.
Yeah, it does. And if you were going to shoot that, err on the side of banking it too short so the 8 ball ends up kind of more towards the center of that right-hand short rail. Because if you go too long and it hits that short rail and comes up, you're probably going to leave a shot.
Soft.
Oh, I don't think he got a rail.
Oh.
Nope.
I like what he was doing there.
Yeah, that was one of those.
That would have been like a tricky leave.
You don't really think about those simple things you can do that can be really highly
Because all I
effective.
had to do was touch the rail and the cue ball's going to sit right on top of it.
He did think of that thing, so that's really awesome to see.
Exactly. That was right idea. Just
Oh, nice.
the smallish smidge harder.
I'm going to wait until he makes it before I hit the score button. Okay.
Score it.
Score.
Okay. All right, so Zack took the first 2 10 balls.
I'll be honest, I like the fact that Zack is Z-A-C-K rather than Z-A-C-H.
He's an ack instead of an
Yeah, Zack. That doesn't work. Zack. And then Zager, the alliteration.
Oh, he's a ZZ. That's what's going on here. You're a JJ. He's a ZZ. I'm an SS.
Yep.
Like, that sounds bad. I am not a Nazi. Furthest thing from it.
Okay, so we're playing some 10 ball. I think you can only get to the right-hand edge of this 1 ball, so I think you can play it safe where you bank it down to the center of the left-hand short rail and float the cue ball down off the 6 towards to the right. Yeah, that works.
Yeah.
That worked out really well. Here we got some cover. So he's got a pretty decent 1 rail escape to hit the 1. What are you looking at here? Oh, he's looking at the 2 rail. He's going to
Ooh.
2 rail into it rather than 1 rail behind the 4. Okay.
Interesting.
I wonder if he called it.
Oh,
he just
that
barely
was
missed
so
it.
close.
Yeah, that was the good shot, though.
Yeah.
Because he hits.
And if he hit that, that would have gone in.
Yeah, there is a pretty big
was-
possibility. You know, he could make that. Or he could have. It looked like, let's say he hit it really thin. It pushes it up to that end rail, and then, yeah.
Well, that was a really nice try, Martine.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Zack, ball in hand.
Just going to kind of roll this with some. Going to kind of set up his angle so the cue ball naturally floats
But also,
over against that rail.
if you're going to give somebody ball in hand, best when all the balls are on the table, right?
Yeah, get it out of the way in the beginning. Give them ample.
You got a lot of balls to hit.
Give them ample
Not that he
opportunity
can't
to
do
mess
it.
up.
He's showed that, yeah, he can do that. But better than doing that with 3 balls left on the table.
Good for him for standing up. It seems like he's a little uncertain right at the moment. And I think that's because you don't want to be stuck on this rail. He's just a little uncertain about the lead. There we go.
Nice shot.
That was a really good shot.
It really
I
was.
would have
Just
thought,
confident.
he just wants to make the ball and leave it down here on this long rail.
Oh, he used those 2 rails to just get good position on that. Confident stroke. Just blast it
the
in.
only reason I would have said like maybe leave it on this bottom side of the 5 for a shot and getting on the 6.
Ooh.
Whoa!
Look at the fun
Hell
English
yeah!
you put on that. Holy cow.
Oh, that was beautiful. It was really
That's like
nice.
some crazy shit that you do.
Right. Yes. I'm guilty of shooting the funner shot, not the smarter shot, but that was a really good example of it turning out good. That was awesome.
Yeah, really
love that.
feels like Zack is hitting his stride.
He's got a 3-game buffer,
Yep. I would tell Martine, play a break. Ice him.
Nice.
Yep. Just solid. Easy shooting.
Nice.
Wrap that one up.
Yeah, I kind of get the feel that their Fargos are deserved. Like, they're both equally awesome. Zack seems like a bit more of a feel and rhythm player, and he's hitting that,
Yeah, well, I'm going to count Martine out
Yeah,
just
yeah.
from this shift. Like, this Fargo
Right.
differential says the shifts could be numerous.
Right.
So,
And admittedly, like, a lot of that is just based off the couple of shots or couple of instances where Zack has done something
well, we got a
a
dry
little
break
out of
here.
the box that worked out real well.
So, Martine.
Get the rack off the table. There we go.
And time to work it. Slow him down. Nine more to go.
Yep. I think here you want to draw into the 4. I think that's your best bet for getting shape on this 3, but you got to hit the 4 just right. But that's what happens when you're on the wrong side of the ball.
Well,
There we go.
and he did.
Yep.
He called it.
Yeah, just draw back a little bit. Don't scratch in this bottom side pocket. He's going to run into an issue, though, because the 6 doesn't pass the 7. So if he hits this good, gets shape on the 4, makes the 4, gets shape on the 5. Still got to deal with that 6, so I'm looking forward to seeing what happens there. Got in the middle of the table.
Yep, nice clean shot.
It was.
Yeah, take your time with this one.
Yeah, I really did like the way he took a step back and redid his footwork and all that, you know?
Yeah. Okay,
I mean,
get in a little bit more. Ooh.
Yeah,
A little less, a little more.
Unfortunately, rolled down into that 10, but... is he going to do a bank masse? Yeah, look at that. Whoa, that's pretty cool. I was thinking it was going to drift behind that 8. What a nice kick.
Yep, that was nice.
Yeah, I wouldn't be hating on this just because that, that 6, 7, 8, that mess up there still has to be dealt with. So go ahead, Zach, cut this in, and what's going to happen after that? I mean, I think if he hits it with the right speed and spin, he can come back and hit the 6 directly, which might bounce it off the rail into somewhere, but other than that, I would be play safe or make it and give yourself a chance to make a good save.
Ooh, he went for running into it.
Yeah. Oh, I like it.
Yeah, I like it too. That was aggressive play. Fortunately, didn't work out for him that time around, but he would have had a shot and created something.
Yeah, that was one of those instances where I'm thinking of like the really calculated way to go about it, whatever, and I'm just going to make it, and it's going to come over and hit these, and I'm going to go from there.
It was perfect travel to get on that
awesome.
6.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this one is just make the ball. Just have to roll the cue ball into the 6. See, he didn't want to just roll it in there, so he put some kind of spin on it. And it looks like it was a little bit of bottom, a little bit outside.
Yeah, he says, no matter. We're just going to kick this right over here.
And get no rail and give him ball in hand.
Well, shit.
Right. Yeah, that shot on the 6, you just aim perfectly, hit center ball, and hit it hard enough for the 6 to go in the pocket.
Yeah,
And the cue ball goes past the 8, and you got a shot on the 7.
I'm about to go call a timeout on Martine right now. Take a breath. Take a break.
That was a simple shot, but did you know how long notice how long he kind of just stayed down?
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Stayed on the whole time. That's what I was taught.
Yep.
No popping up.
Look at that. That was good.
What does Glenn call it? Jack in the box?
or gophers.
Prairie dogging?
Prairie dogging. There we go.
No, he wasn't. No, that's also a term for something else.
Oh, it's from when you work in an office and you're in a cubicle, and then you pop your head up a little bit because you hear something weird from another cubicle. That's prairie dogging.
Zack takes that one. The unfortunate safety attempt by Martine.
Mm-hmm.
Give him ball in hand, and Zack made him pay for it. Don't you be giving me ball in hand. Or else. Interesting. So Zack breaks 10 ball straight on.
Yeah, but an 8 ball does the side ball break.
Yeah. How much are you hating that he took that shot and left the magic rack on the table right now?
Oh, man, I'm just sitting here not worried about it.
That seems like something that would bother you.
No, I don't care. It's not my game, but if it was me shooting, I'd pick it up. Like, I'm not... Ooh, nice.
Perfect. Got a rail that time.
Mm-hmm.
Whole safety back.
Yeah, that was a real nice shot. Yeah, it's just like either hit that just a little bit thinner so the cue ball travels more and gets, behind that 4 or whatever, but that was real smart, good shot.
Roll, roll, roll. Ooh, I think you can maybe see this.
You know what's really cool about watching this match is watching them play and the things they come up with that I didn't think of, or the shots they make that I'm like, could I have done that? And I'm like, man.
Or that's too risky. And I'm
Yeah.
like, I can't even see that yet. What are you going to do with this 3?
Yeah, real good question. I doubt he's going to try the triple ball combo, but if he does try it, and look at that, he just slides his hand down the rail, doesn't get up and readjust his stance or anything, just was like, it looked like he was going to be just sizing it up and going for it, which I love it, Try some stuff. He is going for it.
Yeah, well, when you're up a couple games, you can try some stuff at that point, right?
Yeah, going for glory. Why not?
Oh, and you got it.
Oh, that was lovely.
3-ball combo.
Yeah.
Making it look easy.
Yep. Just like, it was a hanger. Why wouldn't you have thought of that?
Yep. Well, I'm a super fan of combos. You know this.
Yep.
I love them.
You want to roll just enough, but not too far on this.
Or roll it all the way and come back.
What? Yeah, he did that great. Because I was like all concerned, like if you roll too far, then cue ball's going away. When you shoot the 4, don't roll enough. It goes too far. No, I'm doing 2 rails to get shape on this to draw it back out for the 5 in the same pocket. That is so silly. I love it.
I don't know. I might push it forward and take the 5 on the other side. So I had a little bit of an angle to come and get shape on that 7 inside too.
Nice thinking. Good brain on that. You're right.
But
That's an opportunity too. Cause,
I like top English, man. So it's about finesse and speed and travel. But not too much travel.
Yeah, the tricky thing was like follow 4 on this. It's gonna keep on. Oh, or stun it so you can stun off the 5 in between the 10-7. Nice.
Like not what you would have done, not what I would have done.
Neither one of us were thinking of that.
It
That's
all
brilliant.
works.
Love
Yeah,
it. I love that a lot.
fantastic. Now this, yeah,
just hit it dead in the center. Kind
a
of
little bit
bam,
of roll.
right
Boom.
there. Blam, perfect. Way to go, Zach.
Yep.
to
Making good decisions
go.
here. Calculated,
Mm-hmm.
cool, calm, collected.
Now this one is like, there we go.
Just rolling it up nice and easy.
Mm-hmm.
And you just pop off that rail and come back.
Yeah, but man, this Zack, Kyle was right. Can't teach confidence, and confident shooter. The balls know who's feeling confident. He shot a 3-ball combo. Oh, that was real nice.
Yeah, if he gets out here again, I'm just gonna say, Martine, take a time out. How many games? Like when you run 3 games in a row on me, I take a time out on you. And I'm talking you. You,
Oh,
and,
I
you
know.
and me play.
Oh, I know you do. You're
I'm
not
like,
gonna
I'm
leave.
only playing 3 games tonight. Or we're
Like,
taking a
and
break.
Curtains for you.
Well,
Nice.
nice out, Zack.
Yep. Okay.
Big out here. What other kind of buttons we got around here?
Okay.
Another nice break.
It is good. Good spread, all that. However, cue ball came back down to this end of the table, and the 1 ball ended up in the middle of the short rail, and that would be just fine if this 2 wasn't there.
Why wouldn't you just take that combo?
Right. No, that's totally an acceptable thing to do. Got to hit this slow so the cue ball. Well, you just want to give yourself a chance to shoot the 1 ball after that goes in. And to do it in a way where you hit it harder and the cue ball bounces back out. It worked.
Yeah.
It worked. But the other way to do it would be play it more calculated. So, Travis, this is winner break, but it is opponent rack. That worked out real nice.
Yeah, you can tell Zack is just really feeling it.
Yeah.
Playing his game.
If he's going to try and shoot the 4 into the same pocket, you got to come back off this.
Now it looks like he's doing
Just-
just that.
Yep. Got to be sure to get the right angle. Not too little,
Now
not too much.
you gotta stun it. Get in between those. Right?
Oh, nice.
That's fucking teamwork.
All right. So, yeah, he's got that window, but he shouldn't have too hard of a time staying in there from here. Just like that.
Perv. Oh, I see. See some ways out on this. These last 5.
Ooh, that was really nice.
Oh, I think he can still see that.
Well, I think he can too. What are you going to do here? Let's see if he rolls forward with inside. I think that's what he's going to do. Yeah, he's going to go forward with some inside spin. But looking at the angle, yeah, he's got to probably spin, you know.
So you reckon he's a little top and outside and come 2 rails back around behind the 10? Let's see. Oh,
That was the shot.
that was
But-
great. It was really nice. Not the greatest angle on that. A little bit more. Would have been nice. Ooh. You know, we hit that on the pro side, as they
Right,
say.
right. Well, it's interesting to think about that because you got to go back to the 6 ball. And now he hit that to get the angle on the 7. The tougher high inside cut he left on the 7 to get on that 8 where he had too thin of a cut there. You know, you get slightly out of line on the 6. Translates down the rack. You got to work hard to get back in line.
Yeah. Take your time on this shot.
Mm-hmm.
You need this. Let's go.
Nice.
Solid.
Way to go, Martin.
Martine, fighting
Martine.
back. I know, we asked both of these players who their favorite players were. And how did they answer, Jesse?
Let's see.
Martine.
Oh, he really likes Ko Ping Chung. For being smooth, his fundamentals, and he's humble. Yes, very much so. Ko Ping Chung's a phenomenal talent. And
We saw
Zack likes Kachi.
Oh man.
And you can't fault either. You can't. Well, I mean, you couldn't fault anybody for having the favorite player that they have. Yeah, both those players are super strong. One of the things that stands out about Kachi, and it did from the moment he got on the pool scene, like he's an Albanian snooker champion, was his speed control. But yeah, Kachi's a monster. Ko Ping Chung. I mean,
Don't you have a story about Kachi? Didn't you say something to him once?
oh boy, I can't believe we're bringing this up.
I think our viewers will enjoy this.
Yeah, and then he went on to win the Predator World 10 ball. But
Probably because you fired him up.
I mean, I hope so. But all right, let's see what you're gonna do with this one ball. No, we were at Nationals, or I was at Nationals, and I saw Kachi. And this was after I had met and seen him in Phoenix at the West Coast Swing at Scott's place. It was like a year before that. I think I first saw him when he was like 19. He was like young, lean, basketball fit. And then I saw him at Nationals and put on a little bit of weight, like I did, at some point.
Like we all do.
Right. And so I asked him, I was, a few drinks deep, and I was just like, oh, that's too bad. He could have just barely missed that.
Yeah, he was trying to thin that.
Yeah. So I was like, hey, man, did you notice when gaining weight that your cue hand, your bridge hand, or your cue you're swinging the cue with would hit like your man boob? Did you have to adjust for that? And it was an honest question, like how did your game have to change, when your body does? But it's also basically a really weird way to say, hey, man, noticed you put on some weight.
Hey.
Yeah.
I noticed you got fat.
He didn't get
And you talked about man boobs.
Oh.
Hey, I noticed them man boobs. How you dealing with that? You guys, yeah, Jesse, sometimes.
I saw him the next year, and I was like, hey, man.
He's not the best at socially interacting.
No, he gave me
From time to time.
He looked down at me, gave me this weird look, like, really? And then he went on to win the World of Predator 10 ball that year.
Yeah, well.
And then the next year,
like man boobs.
I saw him, and I was
I'll
like,
show you man boobs.
oh, look at that. Nice draw stroke. The next year I saw him, I was like, hey, sorry about last year. I think I said something to you that was kind of rude. Do you remember that? And he was like, no, he didn't remember it.
Or he told you that he didn't remember it.
But now, whenever I go to National, he's looking out for me, just to glare at me.
Well, we were watching Omar Al-Shaheen play.
Oh, he's a fun player to watch.
Play Ko Ping Chung.
No. He was playing.
Are you sure?
Jung Lin Chang.
Oh, that's right.
And you know how solid his fundamentals and temperament are. He's he's just infallible. And
I mean,
Omar comes over to us in the middle of the match and looks at Stephanie, who had been flirting with all day, and he's like, I am not the robot. But anyway, yeah, there we go. Yeah, that's a pretty good angle to bounce out for shape on this 10.
And just chuck that thing across the room for a hot second. Yeah, just personal preference. I hate a magic rack on a table.
Oof.
Ooh, got a little bit on the wrong side of that.
Yeah, this is a makeable shot. You gotta worry about the
Absolutely.
scratch of that upper left-hand corner. Just don't hit it too hard. Prepare for this. Either give it some good outside spin to widen it up so you don't scratch, or inside spin to check it and just adjust your aim accordingly.
Looks like he's going a little low.
See, didn't adjust your aim accordingly.
Ooh.
And just kind of. Yeah, I didn't.
Put that baby to bed. You done.
Martine.
Okay, Martine. Capitalizing on a couple little small Zack errors. Back to Martine break. 11-7. Race to 14.
Mm-hmm.
Playing some 10 ball. Hanging out. There's a squirrel at the door. Looking for nuts. Got a dry break, but it's not the worst leave.
And then we'll see kind of what kind of push out he does here. How interesting that would be. We could cut a hole on the side of the house and have a tube,
What?
have a tube coming into the house, and it'd be like hamster tubes going through the house back out a different wall, and the squirrels could just run through these tubes.
I'm definitely a fan of no squirrels in the house, period. You know, just not ever. They live outside. They don't need to come in.
Yeah, no, like hovering tube.
Now, if you want to
squirrel
build
highway.
a squirrel obstacle course out back, we have at it. I'm just not a fan of any kind of rodents in the house. Even if they have cute fluffy tails and not gross stringy rat tails. Just no.
What if a squirrel gets alopecia on its tail, and all of a sudden it's like you've been downgraded to rat?
We got a couple with some messed up tails out back. Another combo. Got it. He's just using that one to hit everything.
Those are battle wounds from being battle squirrels.
Well, still around. So.
Oh, that was nice. I like that. It was a real nice touch with the center ball with a little outside spin to come out. Get on the 3 by doing that.
Got it.
That was real nice. That was real confidently struck. Way to follow through.
No, Pat says he hates it also of constantly moving the magic rack around. What up, Pat? I love you. It's great to have you here today. But, yeah. You know, we all have our little tics of what annoys us.
Look at this. Martin's like, shooting real good, hitting the ball well, shooting real confident.
Just put
a
little too much on it.
And it was just like amping up, which is good. You know, just getting back in the game. And then something like that happens. Just feel like when you feel like you're starting to be confident and hit the ball the way you want. And
you're just starting to build up some steam. And
then you just hit one get a hold of it a little bit too much. But shake it off. Jump this right in the pocket. 3-dimensional.
Yeah? Is that what we're doing?
Oof. That was a real good try and hit the ball well. Got a favorable result. Can he see the right side edge of this 4 to make it? No. He's aiming down on it there.
Yeah, I don't know. You're going to have to, what? Jump it.
Yeah, he's going to have to jump it.
Chalk it up.
That's a cool sleep token shirt.
He's wearing a Sleep Token shirt?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
That's how you know he's cool.
Yeah, we know that band.
Let's see. Just get over the 6. Nice. All right. This is a makeable shot, but it's just because it's makeable doesn't mean it's easy, and it doesn't mean that when you're down 11-7, this shot gets real tough.
Yeah, take your time. Stay on your line.
Yeah. You're not going to have an easy time holding this cue ball near that 4, so you got to come across the table.
Nice.
And if you do the back and forth, you want to roll enough that you don't get on top of the 5. He's got a little bit of angle here. But
yeah, I take that right off the rail and roll back out to the middle of the table.
Yeah, I'll probably just do a little bit of outside on this. There we go.
Perfect.
Oh, that's real nice.
Yep.
Actually, he would have liked to roll a little bit further, so he had even less work to do.
I was going to say, the only thing that I would have done
he-
differently is try to just get a little bit.
Yeah, you might. Okay, he's trying to.
But,
All
there
right.
you go.
There you go. You just got to make this 7-10 combo. Nice. He gave that the time it deserved.
That was... No, it gets spotted. Hold up.
Oh, does it?
Yeah, they're playing 10 ball. No early... Oh,
I don't know which one goes in front. Because the 10 went first. Is the 10 going front? That one dropped.
Oh, no early 10s?
yeah, we talked about it.
Oh, you did.
And there was a little discussion there. About did he call that with the 7, or does the 7 get spotted? That was agreed upon that
All right,
that
so
was the
now
shot he
it's
was
8.
trying to take it to spot the cue ball, which he had a great leave it for that 10 ball to be spotted, not the cue ball, my bad, 10 ball. And he took it home. Closing that gap, Martin.
Yeah, Martin's getting back in the game.
Back to his break.
Yeah, I really like his break. He's getting a lot of good action off the ball. The one ball's coming back towards the corner pocket. He lost his cue ball,
A little bit there.
Held it in the center of the table, and all things being the way they are. If this 2 ball goes by the 3.
Nice little cut.
All right. Yeah, if it goes by the 3 and he makes it, he's going to have pretty good shape on this 3. Oh, we played a carom instead.
Oh.
I don't want to say that was the wrong shot.
Look how deep that 3 is in the pocket.
No, man.
That should have fallen in. It looks like it's over halfway in already.
Partially digested. Let's see.
Just like corn. Sorry.
Right.
It's just what popped into my head.
Let's see. This can be a tricky shot because
No, I
you
like
want
what he did
you want to be
there.
like a little bit to the right of center table, so that you get the right angle. So when you shoot this forward, this will work. You just don't want to
Absolutely.
be like at the angle where you shoot the 4 and you're going to run into the 10 and the 8. So you can just kind of draw back here.
Just like you
Perfect.
said.
Yep. to shoot the 6 ball and get shape on the 8. Like if the cue ball was somewhere where it is now, or kind of on that line where you can bounce off that top rail and come back over, that'd be great. Okay. A little flat on this 6 to get shape on the 8 in the same pocket. So one thing he could do is kind of follow it and come towards the right-hand short rail to shoot it up table. That's an option. I mean, the triple ball combo.
You're just looking at this triple ball combo. You know I love this.
Yeah,
that would
man,
be insane, and I want to see it.
Yeah, I want to see him try it all day long. Let's see what he does here. I mean, yeah, see who's trying to punch it.
All right,
that was
triple
a
ball
real tricky aim
combo.
ball.
Let's go.
He might even just tap the 8 and roll up so the cue ball sticks to the 10. That's the smart shot.
Probably the smart shot, but also, I mean that 10-9 looks so wired. He sees it too.
Yeah, but
I'd go with that all day.
no, the way
It's
like
fun.
when you combo, every ball you add to a combo,
I know.
exponentially more difficult.
I understand.
There you go.
No, that was absolutely the shot to take.
Yep.
Not a triple ball combo, Stephanie. That's the wildest shit.
I mean, we saw one earlier. And
I
it
know,
was
I
like,
just-
when we were like, "Nah, you would never take this shot."
I
and
love
then he
me
just drilled it.
a wild, exciting shot that you shouldn't be taking, and then you do, and it works
Right.
out. Who doesn't love that?
Yeah, no, he shot the shot that gives him a chance to
Okay.
win.
Well, who likes to kick it? Martine. Yeah. Well, nothing.
He's got a reverse bake back there for sure, but what's going to happen with the 9 ball
Yeah, I don't know.
and the cue ball?
I shot this shot
you
earlier
may not
today,
even make. You may
and
not
I made the 9 ball, and I didn't want to.
Right.
In the
You
top
may not. You may not.
pocket.
You may not make the 8. You might leave it right by the pocket and kick the 9 by pocket. You can. The chances of you winning on this are not as
No,
high
he's
as
going-
the chances
he's
of you losing on this.
going on that side of it.
Yeah, that's the smart
Nice.
shot. Look
Yeah.
at that. What a wizard. Yeah, way easier to lose on that shot than win.
Absolutely.
By going, oh, I love those.
Oh, I love that. That was good. Good.
Did he get him deep enough he can't go under the 9?
You know,
Even if he does, it's hard to get rail contact after the hit, you know?
the simplest, easy safety. Just little movements, right?
Yeah. Because then the balls remain close together and it's hard, you know, it really,
Yeah.
really changes the angles of attack that you have at your, you know, readiness. So yeah, he's got to go up there and back. Because even if he hit it under the 9 and hit it, making contact, oh, that's a good hit. That's a good hit. He made contact. He doesn't give him ball in hand, but
But you can see it.
yep.
So can he capitalize off it?
Yep. Now it's back in Martin's hands. It's
Yeah, this is-
Martin's game to lose if he makes a mistake.
Yep. Take your time.
Yeah, it's one of those shots you might have, you know, kind of.
Going to the side?
I mean, I would, I think.
I think I'd take it all the way up.
I think I'd go into the side, but I'd hit it on the bottom half of the ball, so it comes back down to this bottom long rail and back out.
See,
Hitting it up top, I mean,
I would use like center ball and take it all the way up.
yeah, he's the one at the table. Let's see what he does. Yeah, look, you can't miss that. Just threw the game away. Or did he call the 10? He may have called the 10 on that.
Yeah, it's hard
But
to
you
tell.
can't call both of them, and he didn't make the 8 or he missed the 8 by such a margin. I wonder if he wasn't playing the 10.
Yeah. I mean,
And the 10 was that close. I gotta say, he
I
was
know
playing
there's
the 10.
like no early tens.
Yeah, but he would still get back to the table.
No, I understand that, but
But-
I'm just saying. Well, this isn't like a super easy shot. They left him here.
But it's all you gotta do is make it.
Exactly.
Nice. Just smooth it in. Yeah, he's won this game, I think. Unless he scratches up there in that side or both his legs fall off of his body.
I was gonna say. The classic.
Yeah, both
your legs fall off.
Speaking of legs fall off, I think the toilet's thirsty again.
Oh boy. All right, here we go. Zack, taking it at 12. Back to Zack break. Do a couple little shout outs for these guys real quick. To Martine, he'd like to give a shout out to his pool friends and wife and kids for all the support. I think that's lovely. Don't we all love our pool friends and lovely wives and children, if that's your thing. But just support system. Whoa, what a break. Oh, and he scratched. What an incredible break, though. Look at all the balls he got down. That was good. Unfortunate scratch, and Martine takes the ball in hand. This could be a quick wreck. That's one. Work your systems and take your time with all your shots. There's two. Got back over. Good shape on that 4.
Yeah, this is a shot where it's easy to do too much with it. He didn't.
Nice.
Good work. Now, does he just bounce it up for the 8 in the side, or does he come back for the 8 in the corner? Corner it is.
Yeah.
I like that because you're better off of getting a shape on the 9. Like if he had taken it in the side, he would have gone like 2 rails around, even 3 rails. So
Yeah, I just got so easy on this shot. Don't rocket this in.
that works real well
Yeah,
because this
nice
angle,
medium stroke.
he just has to make it. He's going to get shape on the 10.
Get that rack out of there. Oh, what up, Nicole D? I was watching you guys earlier today, too.
Oh, look at that pocket speed for perfect shape.
Oh, nice. Nice. Okay. Take your time.
Yep.
All right.
did it.
Martine takes it. And also, yeah. What up, Nicole D? Did Melina just run away with that? Or what today? But I did enjoy your commentary. I was watching you guys this afternoon for a while. Getting pumped up for this match. So, got to support each other. And Hill Productions with Tyrell and Torell. I don't know why it's called him Torell.
No, he has the normal number of toes.
Exactly. It's not like he has an abundance of toes.
I mean, maybe he does have an abundance for those that are missing
Nope.
toes, but
Still playing. All right, cool. Well, we'll be checking in. So,
get back to the grind, Nicole.
yep.
Miss you.
Yep, we're
Hit
gonna.
us up when you get back in town.
Yeah, we're getting you on the stream, girl.
Yeah, speaking
Nice
of that,
nice rollout.
I could play Molina on the stream.
I mean, you could play anybody on the stream, Jesse. It's your fucking house,
I will play anybody on the stream.
except for me. Oh.
Oh. You're
Nah,
getting-
you got something to prove next time we play on the stream. Ooh, nice try there. Nice try.
Mhm. That was interesting.
I
Yeah,
mean, that
if he
that
was gonna-
too is still like, what are you gonna do with that too? That's gonna be interesting. And had he made that,
What would he do with the 2?
exactly.
Oh, don't hit the 10 and get stuck. Ooh. Well, he's got this.
Tough roll.
He can double that top right corner, 2 rail out of this, but he's got to hit a rail afterwards.
Yeah, he's gonna have to go hard at it, or
The good thing is that when the 2 is frozen to the 7 like that, you don't really have to hit it too hard to get that 2 or that 7 to travel enough to hit a rail. It's got to hit that rail by the 8.
yeah, you just don't want to leave a shot after that, though. So
Yeah, but I mean, I think that's the only way you're making a legal hit roll reliably is the 2 rail, right?
we got some
But
real good action today.
yeah, but due to the proximity of the 10 ball, you got to put some fucking serious spin on it, or you can go 1 rail at it. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah. Oh, nice hit. Didn't even move the 7 ball.
All right, so you got to come in between the 6 and the 5, bounce off that rail after you make this ball to come out here for the 4. Just like that. And he even got on the right side of the 4.
I know, just saying that too.
Yeah.
What a great leave. Wow, that's real pretty.
Now here's the difference. Like, did he get on the right side where he can draw off the 4 and get shape, or does he have to kind of go forward towards the rail and back out?
Looks like
There.
oh.
Yep. See, that's what tripped him
Oh,
up.
tough stuff.
He had that angle where it was like almost enough angle to punch off that top rail and come back out, but it was also flat enough to do that. He had to hit it real hard. And as we all know,
The harder you hit.
the less accurate it is to be. Okay, is he going to roll forward and hit the 6? Is he going to draw the ball, come off the short rail and back down for the 6? Or is he going to just roll ahead and try and get on the left side of the 6? Hit the
just
6
push-
it is.
Push it up.
Now, is he going to go high inside?
Yeah, I would
High
say
up or
now.
high left? Or is he going to draw it? He drew it real nice.
Real nice. Ooh.
Ooh.
Little risky. Worked out just fine, though. No, you're 3 balls away from being on the hill.
Yeah, it seems like he's kind of like, wait a second.
Take your time.
How'd you get 2 games? I'm the one who's up now.
And he'd be at a real advantage being on the hill with a break. I mean, minus his.
Yeah, he's been playing all the, his tempos where it seems like he's really comfortable. Playing smart.
Get that brick out of here.
Yeah, it's a visually distracting thing. Gotta put a little hook on the light. And he got it.
Okay. All right, Martine. Let's see if Zach's going to let you get back to the table.
Yeah, want to give him a loose rack right here.
The loosest. That 1 ball's going to be up by that 3rd diamond. If I'm racking. JK, I don't cheat. That'd be pretty noticeable.
Up by the 3rd diamond. What? Open-handed break. Okay.
Oh, boy. Oh, broke dry. Plot twist.
Yeah, you can play this pocket seed with a minimal amount of inside and get right over there.
Yeah.
And I guess that's probably like the worst that could have happened is you get kind of hampered by the position of the 5.
Ooh.
Oh, see what he was kind of flat on that ball, so he was trying to put some high on.
Oh,
it to
don't
come out.
scratch.
Yeah, well,
Ooh, that's some shit luck.
it didn't hear you.
Yep, that was just like a little too hard. But I get what he was going. He was trying to get that
Yeah.
travel to get back on that 3. I get it.
But yeah, if you're going to hit a ball hard because you have to, take some extra time. You know, just really make sure your aiming point's where it needs to be and all that.
Okay, you got to get back on this 4. Just coming off the rail and popping back out to the middle of the table. You know.
Okay, not too bad. It's one of those shots you can kind of do kind of like a side spin drag shot.
Yeah, I was just going to
You know,
say,
so
you're
we
going to have to
gotta-
get past it.
You get to aim a little bit fuller. The spin will kind of throw it towards the pocket, and your cue ball speed is low enough you don't bounce off the rail too far. Yeah, see, he bounced off the rail too far.
A little much. I think he's getting a little excited.
Yeah, well, he can smell blood in the water.
Exactly.
One game away and just want to close it out and feel that happy feeling you get when you win a match. You can taste it.
Well, and you know.
Still got to make it happen, though. And he wisely. Now, Martin might have a look at this 5. He might be able to hit it. But he's got no choice but to try and hide it. You know, you don't want to come to the table with this when you're down 9-13 or raised to 14. But
That's a
that's
nice
pretty
hide.
good. Zack can kick at this if he hits the right-hand side of the 5.
Yeah, Martin's.
The cue ball can come back down over here to the right-hand corner, and he's got an opportunity to kick at this and hide the ball. But I would call the 5 in that lower left-hand pocket.
I see.
Oh, he's jumping it.
Getting jumpy. Ooh, caught that 6 first. Ball in hand to Martin.
Wide open rack.
Wide open rack. All right. You got 6 balls on the table.
Yeah, I think this is the appropriate starting point because you just have to roll forward a bit.
You know,
Now
you start with, 3 balls on the table, and you try to run out all 3, right?
Yep.
Then you add 3 more.
Mm-hmm. Well, he got on the good side of this because now he just has to stop shot on it. You know, or do that.
Yep.
Had to travel the cue ball there, but he's got the right angle to bounce across the table for the 8 up in that upper left-hand corner.
You know, Martin has done really well with using the travel on the cue ball and finding those, you know, what are they called? Finding those alleys, right?
Mm-hmm.
Getting in between this, getting in between that. Been really impressed
Nice.
with like how he uses rails and such to travel around the table.
Yeah, well, look at this. He's just been closing out this rack super confident, you know. You can definitely tell these guys are
Yeah, I'm
very
saying,
evenly matched.
there's
you
no
know.
rolling over here. He's not going down without a fight.
Well,
Got it.
I was like, oh, if that hangs up. Oh, boy. Nice out, Martin.
Both
Yeah.
of them made it double
yeah, you just-
digits. That's great.
That was great to see. Like he finished that out real confidently. Like, you know, they both have that,
Absolutely.
and I think it was just the only reason Zack's had a couple games. There was a couple games where a missed money ball or something. You know, it was just like
he scratched a couple times and gave him a
but
ball
just
in
those
hand,
those
but
casual errors that
it's a good break.
either one of them can make. You know, it's
Oh, yeah,
so far
absolutely.
it's like.
that any of us can make.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and Zack can make a couple. And
Some
it
of
can
us
be,
more
it
than
can-
others.
Ah.
Me.
Yeah, I mean, those same mistakes can happen in Martin's favor now. I mean, 3 games, yeah, he's on the hill, and psychologically that's important. But Martin is not out.
Not at all.
Do you think he'll try the 210?
I would.
No, he's playing.
Oh,
He was playing he was playing a two-way. He's like, I'm gonna rely on the slipperiness of the new cloth into
that
those
was
pockets.
nicely done. Get that wreck out of here. Yes, thank you.
Yeah, that was a cool shot because even if it had hung up and Zack had to kick at
Right,
it, well, there's no guaranteeing getting on the 3 from that kick.
Absolutely, you would have been behind that 10 again.
I mean, that went in nice. Okay.
Okay, 5 ball.
I'm gonna see that. Obviously, he's gonna play a safe here. Why get aggressive when your 6 is tied up?
Right. Gotta play smart.
Yeah, where are you gonna go? Okay. Try and tie up on that. Oh, that
Get
worked
it out of here.
That worked out real well.
Now you think you can see a little bit of that left side of it? Well, he's calling that pocket.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Is he doing the 2 rail?
I'm not sure. Let's see where he stands.
Oh, he's doing 1. Okay.
Oh,
And
what
he
an
came surprisingly
what an
close.
excellent
Wow,
attempt.
That was really great.
Yeah.
Especially because it looked like he just stood up and was like, I know this.
Yeah.
There wasn't any
Well,
exceptional measuring or anything.
He did tell us he does like
Oh,
banks.
don't do that.
No.
Oh.
No. Well, I mean, you still got the 6 ball.
Yep.
So,
Yeah, and he doesn't have one of those easy shots where you can just place the cue ball close to the ball and kind of thin it and put it wherever you want. I mean, he can do that to come off this. Place the cue ball such that you go like 1 long rail and bounce up there kind of in that upper right left-hand corner. We'll see what he does.
no, this has been dramatic.
Mm-hmm. No, so what he could do is put it like kind of close to the 5, a little bit on the right of it from where we're looking at it. Thin it, make it down here in the corner. Go 1 rail, 2 rails up, so he can shoot the 6 in that upper right-hand corner. I think he was trying to leave himself for the combo. He was measuring that earlier, but
Well, he has not shied away from him.
yeah, I mean, this is an interesting combo to take on, and but if you make it, where are your cue ball and your 6 ball going to end up?
You want to hear a little fun fact about both of these players?
They have dark hair and beards.
Well, that's a fun fact.
Oh,
It's pretty obvious
oh,
fun
that
fact.
was a pretty good shot, but I think
And the fact that they're only 1 point differential in Fargo.
Mm-hmm.
They both started playing only 8 years ago,
Oh wow.
right? Oh, you guys are doing great for
That was a real nice shot.
only playing for 8 years.
That was a real nice shot.
Just a lot of parallels with both of these players, you know?
Mm-hmm.
This has been really fun to watch.
Oh, another really good shot. Look at this.
Ooh.
It's reminiscent of that early safety battle where we're just watching them go back and forth and back and forth. All right, Martin, you have to hit this ball. What? Did you call that? He didn't call that.
Why didn't you call that? You got to call something.
Oh, I mean, I saw it. I was like, oh, if he does make a good hit, it's pointed right there.
Oh,
you know?
man.
If he doesn't hit the 9.
Absolutely.
Well, this isn't a gimme. You know, you got distance and getting the right angle on the leave, you know. You got to put some outside spin on this ball to widen it out or hit it just right and get past the 9.
Right,
In the
and then
center
if
of
you
the table.
hit it too hard, you're gonna come off that rail and like come way too far.
Yeah, and it's not like I'm rooting for Martin, but I'm rooting for like a hill match. You know?
And we're just always rooting for good pool.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Unless you're playing.
And then you're rooting for me to just
get annihilated. I'm just kidding. I mean, only if I'm playing you. Get wrecked, son. Ooh. And he did.
Look at that. It goes in.
I know, but look, he did end up getting back on that 8-ball.
Oh,
that was awesome. Just
okay, Martin.
that
Martine. Keep saying Martin.
No.
Oh, I like that. Look at how he widened that up. That was some good spin on that shot.
Yeah, absolutely.
From something that was relatively straight in. That was great.
Yep, just give this a nice little pop.
Yep.
Pop it.
Ooh, he did it. When you're jacked up like that, it's kind of hard to get like a really precise draw. But he did a good job of not overdrawing it or underdrawing it. Oh.
Nice out.
Oh, slow down, cue ball. Okay. And it continues to be an interesting match.
Absolutely. Exciting stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Here at PNW Pool Thing. So if you haven't liked or subscribed our pages yet, we're on Facebook, we're on YouTube, PNW Pool Thing.
I mean, you watch YouTube videos and you hear people say, be sure to like and subscribe. You know, and it's almost...
Well, I mean, they don't usually say it like that. They say it like...
nor should they. But now I get it. You know, it helps out. Reach more viewers, people know about it more, and it supports the players. They get to play.
Oh, and if you want to play, hit us up.
Yep.
We're on all the socials.
Yep.
And probably a lot of you have our numbers as well.
Right.
You know who we are.
You're right.
This is Jesse Johnson. I'm Stephanie Shirtliff.
Yeah, thanks for joining us.
We appreciate you supporting
All
the
these local
PNW.
players, yeah.
Yeah, I know. It's just great. It's been awesome to meet people I haven't met before, but I know about, see old faces, see people I've played in tournaments that I don't see on a regular basis. Well, I mean, we're the pool community, you know?
Mm-hmm.
It takes all of us to make it a good one.
Oh, let's see where he's going with this. Man, I just
Are you
love
getting
those.
past it? Are you getting past it? Oh, you're getting behind it.
Oh, that was a real creative shot, you know.
Okay, so you're going to jump it?
Probably.
Ooh,
Oh. That's too bad. That was one of those just shots that's just prime for jumping. Just want to make that. And plus, he was sitting up on the table all
yeah,
cool.
I know. Doing that cool guy pool stance.
Mm-hmm. What's he going to do? Don't hit the 5. Don't push it closer to that rail.
Or use a lot of mustard on it and pop it off the rail.
Trying to think. I wonder if the 2... Well, no. That'd be a little risky. I was going to say, hit the 2 off the 5. No, I think you just draw it back.
Nope.
Well...
I mean,
5.
He's got it. I would say that he's still got a shot on that 3. So, what are you gonna do?
Oh, I think I'm gonna hit it like high,
Yep.
touch of inside, so you bounce down and get on the rail by the 5, but to the right of it.
Yep.
Down here and shoot it up top.
That's what I would do too.
Yeah.
That's where I'd be going next.
Yeah, I think if you were to like try and double this corner with some outside right-hand spin, you might come up right at the 5. Or you could come up too far below it and get yourself in a 50-yard line situation. Yeah, something like that where you end up down on this rail and you shoot it up there.
Yep, and that's why you could easily draw it back.
Yep. Now here, draw it back. Make sure you get enough bottom on it so you
get past that 10.
Past that 10.
Well, again, on this table, you can get a lot of draw.
Yeah, he more popped that off the rail.
Okay, that works too, though.
It does. It does.
He's got a shot.
Yeah. He's not hating it.
He's not hating it.
Nope.
I mean,
But is he...
if you're Martine, you got to be praying to those pool gods right now.
Right. You want the governor to make a phone call. Well, no, it's not necessarily true. This is one of the shots to hit it just right to go pocket speed. It's a little scary that you might roll up too far and get too steep of an angle in the 8. Or you hit it firm enough to go 2 rails under the 8 or above it.
Pop it.
Oh, that's going to work. That's going to work. It didn't have to, but it did. Now the tricky thing is here, follow it, and it becomes like wary. Like, oh, am I going to hit the 10? But if you pop, follow, double that corner, you get a shape on the 9.
Oh.
Yeah, see, it was like one of those shots where you're wary. You do something on it because you're trying to get the shape, but trying to force the combination of spin and power to do what you want rather than it being kind of natural makes it easy to miss a shot. Martine wisely played just a simple T safety. He'd be like, hey, you bank it. Let's see what you got. You feeling it? But if he is feeling it and he makes this bank, he's probably out.
I understand what he was doing there. Just like you got 3 balls left. You got to go easy. Right? You got to make all 3 balls.
Yeah, but given what he had, and he was like, man, I'll leave this to Zack to make a mistake. Try this bank, buddy. How good you feeling?
No, I was talking back about Zack.
Oh.
I just wouldn't hit anything super, super hard.
Oh, yeah, he went for the bank.
Easy.
He hit it either like center ball or maybe a little right because it didn't open up afterwards. So turned out to be in his favor though.
Okay, Martine's
going for the bank if he makes it. Well.
Did you call that back at him? I would absolutely go in between the 9 and 10 on this bank.
Oh, you would go there. Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
He's going lower
and
left.
I would use top, so it just like traveled all the way back down there.
Oh, he's going lower left. See where the cue ball went though?
I do.
That's why he chose that. But
no, I get it.
Let's say he made that. Look at the shape he has. He has to draw it out of there and not scratch and open it up to get shape on the 10, or he could roll forward.
I just roll forward and bam, bam. However, Zack's now got to make this and get all the way back down the table.
It shouldn't be too hard. I think he's got to go a lot of left-hand spin and some top to try and maybe even hit a little rail first. If he hits a little rail first, it'll make it. It'll open up and go 3 rails right for the 9.
Oh, yeah, go and rail first. Yeah, that always.
It's real close.
That also always makes you feel cool when you go off the rail first, right?
Well, it's so close to the
Who
pocket,
doesn't love
and
a shot like
you don't
that?
have to go very much before the pocket.
Right.
You really don't. He's jacking up on it. I don't even think you need to jack up on it. Just aim a little bit before the ball, at the rail with some high left. Hit that ball. Let the left catch. Spin it over.
You're only using high. He's too close to the rail to use anything else.
Yeah, still.
I would
play it a little. Maybe play
only that amount of the cue ball. I would absolutely go rail first.
Oh yeah, no, you go rail first. You have
put some mustard on it.
You would have a hard time not making this ball going rail first.
Exactly.
You would have to hit like
Yes. Oh no, he
No,
did
he
not
killed it.
He
No.
didn't go rail first.
Well, it kind of was almost like a rail first stop shot. It didn't come across the table. All right, we're playing it safe.
Okay.
Not too bad. Not too bad.
Yeah, I'm banking this with stop. Oh, or
That
back
works.
to safety.
Yeah, that works. Good.
Like,
Good.
exactly right. I'm just
Yeah.
like, go for the kill. No,
Yeah,
that's
it's
not
like
the smart play.
It's like a staring contest. Who blinks first? He's just gonna thin it real soft. Oh, he sold out.
Well,
He gave him a look.
so he's excited.
Yeah, but this is a tough one. It might be like
This isn't like
no.
you
Look at
go.
that. It looks way different now. It doesn't look makeable.
You go easy. You can make this. Yes,
Yes.
just like oh
No.
no.
Oh. Does he roll it and just play it
Like the softest you can touch it. Take a breath.
Yeah, almost like
Chuck that cue.
almost like fondle it into the pocket.
Talking about fondling
Just
balls.
roll. Oh, he went the double rail route and
Okay.
it worked.
Well,
I mean that's
that fucking works too.
that's just as good,
Yeah. Exactly.
Because it
You
would
can
have
say
sucked
what you would do, what
if
I
you
would
try
do.
and like slow roll
These
it.
guys
It
are all better
bounces
than
out
me,
too
so-
far.
I just watch a lot of pool.
Mm.
And that, ladies and gentlemen,
Is the Zager method of winning.
yep,
Just earn more points than the other guy.
it's true.
Yeah. Oh, well.
Got to see that DX flex.
All right. Do you want to go grab Zack for me for a little bit of post-match?
Absolutely.
Conversational
What a
interview
freaking
situation.
matchup. All right, I'm going to go get Zack.
All right. All right, Mr. Zack. Congratulations on a match well played. We were looking at that, and it was really interesting to see. That was awesome that we did both a combination of 8-ball and 10-ball. Do you think you played better at one than the other?
You know, I'm just gonna start out with saying I'm shaking right now. You know, I don't know. I mean, in the beginning, it's tough. It's tough to kind of go back right now. I'm kind of in the zone, right, coming out of it.
Right. Well, we definitely noticed that
think-
it seemed like you were in a zone. Like it seemed like you're a tempo and feel player, and it was like, oh, he's feeling it.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know?
I think in the middle of the 10-ball set, that's when I think I was playing the best.
Okay.
I was
Yeah.
I was kind of, I think it was after the first rack of 10-ball or the first rack of 10-ball going on. Oh man, I think that's where I took off.
Yeah. Yeah. How was it playing in the stream? Have you played in too many streams before? Or?
I mean, never in a setting like this. I mean, you know, like a match, like a money match like that.
Oh, okay.
Not really. So that's kind of like the first one for me.
Oh, cool.
I've
cool.
played on live streams before, but not a single match. You know,
Oh,
so when I'm in a
right, right.
tournament, you know, I can kind of hide in the field. You know.
Exactly. I know how you feel.
Yeah.
I definitely do. Well, cool. Well, that was definitely an awesome match. We had a lot of people tuning in, a lot of people watching. So obviously, there's a lot of people out here that know both of you guys.
Yeah.
We're really excited about the match. So, yeah, killer. That was really great.
Cool. Well,
Yeah.
thanks for having us out here.
Absolutely.
That was a lot of fun.
Cool. Well, I'm really glad you enjoyed it. It's a real pleasure for us to be able to host something like this. So it's always great to hear when people really enjoy coming to play.
Yeah.
So, yeah, appreciate that.
Well, cool. I like the setup, and
Yeah, thanks.
the
thanks.
balls are a little crazy. Those are difficult.
Oh, you don't-
There's a lot going on each ball.
Yeah, I mean, I really like that kind of triangular blob shape on them and everything, and I'm impressed with the quality of them. But, yeah, getting used to like a gray 6-ball or the teal 15 and what would that be, the 7. So, yeah, it didn't seem to hamper you too much. Ended up winning, so that's awesome.
Yep.
Cool.
Well, Jesse, it was a pleasure coming out here.
Yeah,
And,
man, pleasure to have you. Always love to do it again. And yeah, with that being said, we'll get Martin in here for a little bit of his thoughts, and then we'll end the stream.
Cool. Thanks for watching, everybody.
Yeah.
So exciting, you guys.
All right, Martin, how was the match for you? What did you notice about it? What was things that were working well for you, things that weren't?
In the beginning, I was making, good shots and everything. And then after a while, I started getting in my own head after the mistakes and I just couldn't let go of the mistakes. And
Oh,
that's
right. Yeah, you gotta have a real short-term memory in pool. Like, people like to compare it to golf quite a bit, but in golf, like, you hit a ball, if you have 300 yards to walk to, like, get your head in a different position ready for the next shot. In pool, it's not the same thing.
Right. I was thinking about taking a break. Like, your lady was saying, you should go take a break and slow them down. But I was just like, I'm not trying to have the viewers, waiting. It's just a lot.
Well, I mean, yeah, that's part of it, and in this format where it's, take a break wherever you want, whatever. I mean, it's up to you. But taking a break or not taking a break, yeah, that's your decision. If you want to keep powering through or you want to try and ice the person as, a tactic, it's a viable way to go about it,
I won't take it away from Zack. He shot great.
Oh,
You know,
he did.
He shot good,
Yeah, but at the same time, we noticed, there were moments where you was like, oh, I can see what your high gear looks like.
Yeah.
Yeah, it had these moments where it was starting to show through, and I was like, I can see why these guys are rated so similarly. I can see why this is such a great contest, So
Yeah, I let him get ahead too much on 8-ball, and then all of a sudden it was catch up, and I couldn't catch up.
right, because we were like, well, Martin said 10 balls is favorite, So
it
is it going to show up? And similarly, if this was reversed, where we did the 10 ball first and the 8 ball second, like you could have pulled out ahead, and then it would have been harder for him to come back, even
For
if,
sure.
So it could have gone either way. I mean, I really believe that. It was really awesome to have both of you here playing.
Well, thank you for hosting us.
Yeah,
Thank you.
absolutely. Great exhibition of the Pacific Northwest pool scene. Yeah, we'll look forward to it again. So if you have anybody you would like to recommend for a match or somebody else you'd like to compete against, let us know.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I'll definitely come back if the situation gives it to me.
Absolutely. Yeah, well, we love providing this opportunity for players in the community, and it's also our opportunity because, it's hard for us to want to leave here because everything's just nice here at the house. Like, why would we go to a bar and spend a bunch of money,
Right.
So bring the players to us, so.
For sure.
I mean, I know that might sound a little bit of selfishness, but
I heard
it's
you had a
just
lot
like everybody we meet that comes in here is just so awesome, and you guys are no exception to that rule. So thank you again for coming to play.
Yeah, well, thank you so much for having me.
Absolutely.
All
All right, everybody. Thanks for tuning in to the PNW pool thing. Another great match. And let's see, next Friday I will be playing a little scrimmage with Paul Marquez. Maybe we'll put some money on it, maybe not. And then Saturday we've got Paul Marquez versus Brookman Holmes. And then Sunday we got a 6-person Banks ring game. So, Steph, how do you feel? Great match, right?
Oh, wow. Just incredible.
Yeah, that was
Just
lovely.
Great pool. Great
I know.
guys.
I
Great
know, they're
time,
awesome.
As
I was
always.
just telling
Man.
Martine how fortunate we are not to be able to host these because, all these awesome people are coming to visit with us and hang out rather than us going out to the bar. And, it's just great.
And we get to just have a front row seat to this awesome pool action. I mean, just incredible. And we always want to thank all of you guys for tuning in and being part of this and engaging in the conversation and sharing it and just, they're pool enthusiasts and we want to share this beautiful space and Jesse's many, many talents with all of you. And you want to play a match? Hit us up. Come on over.
All right, guys. Hope you have a beautiful evening.
Okay.
And as always, you're on a rock flying through space, so just take it easy.
Yeah.
Until next time, have a
Cheers.
good night.